What's up, Twitchland? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, September 28th, and we're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, Princes of the Apocalypse. We're on session, what is it? 38. Holy moly. And I think we're having pretty fun with this module. What you guys think? You guys liking it? It's
Yeah,
supposed to be the worst one out there, believe it or not. I've heard on certain people's lists. But
I could eat
know,
it may be rough for people where because it's so open.
it's like,
You know,
well,
this
when we're only like partially through it, so I mean, we may hate it by the time. But I'm trying to make it work. It is kind of hodgepodgey. You kind of gotta put some connections in there, and like, or you just let the players wander around in level 10 zones when they're level 3, like I have been doing. And you guys have been doing pretty good. So, speaking of which, we got some players over there. Let's let them introduce themselves and tell you what characters they're playing. We're gonna start off with Rufiel being played by Metakiri.
Rufiel is an Asimar sorcerer, but he primarily focuses on healing and keeping the party alive. And seems to have done an okay job of that so far. For not being a cleric, he seems to have done a mediocre job of keeping the party from
So far,
total.
yeah, everyone's still alive and everyone's got their toes. Pinch might be missing a toe, but it's so short you can't really tell. Sometimes it goes in hibernation. S- See, Caesar, tell us about Jangling.
Yeah, Jangling is a Eladrin elf, level 6 bard, and he plays a utility role in this group, and he tries to, debuff uh, NPCs and help everybody out when he can.
Yeah, yeah. What's he been playing mostly? What do you think? What instrument is his been his fiddle?
Oh, probably
Playing
that,
the fiddle?
yeah, that fiddle,
Yeah,
the
he's been
viola.
streaming it around. And
Bagpipes.
Svenster is playing Soleil. Tell us about Soleil there, Sven.
So Soleil is a barbarian who is in trying to harness the wild magic that he taps into when he goes into his rage. Um, as he was growing up, they kept trying to get him to be studious or uh, follow in the footsteps of his druidic pops, but just wasn't having it. Didn't have the patience for it. So, but that's he still has that access to nature around him, and he's trying to help keep his brother alive, so the two of them can open up a brothel somewhere.
And not up north, right? Because you got another character that just doesn't want to be there either. So,
Gotta
and
have entertainment, so he can be the entertainment.
Valtrex, tell us about Lumina.
Yeah, so Lumina, brother of Soleil, also did not inherit all of his dad's magical abilities. Maybe a little bit more than Soleil did, but Lumina tended to be a little more proficient in hunting and using a bow and things like that. So Lumina has developed as a ranger and is here with his brother and his sister Tess, and trying to keep them alive as we take out all these cultists.
Yeah, these cultists have like really like buried underneath your guys' stomping grounds. They've infiltrated a huge dwarven complex that was built under the Desert Valley, and you guys have been clearing out keep after keep, and this is the final keep. Up on the hill was a big tower. You guys cleaned out the bottom camps and moved up the hill. Hut cleaned out the front, killed the guards and their hellhound dogs, and moved into up the scaffolding and came in the doorway up here where Soleil's at on the landing here. And there are some magmen. They're little, like, 2.5 feet tall little fire dudes. They're like, they're like little mischievous little bastards. And you've already killed a couple. And then there was some guys sleeping up on the second floor. And when you guys snuck in to do the old deed, the floor collapses underneath of you, spilling you guys down into the lower level. And I think Soleil actually landed all the way down and squished one of the guys or something. If I didn't watch the stream, but that's what I remember from 2 weeks ago,
He didn't
and
fall. He grabbed
or
a
last
couple
week rather.
people and dragged them down. Fell down with him.
Yeah, yeah, it's like punching them on the way down. Rah! And I think that's kind of where we left off. I mean, Rufiel and Jangalang came in and did some stuff, and it's like top of round 3, and it's Lumina's turn. But before we get started, Marbanya is running late. Maybe I'll run his character for now, for real quick, maybe. We'll see how it plays out. We'll all run his character. How's that? And then, do you guys have any questions? You guys remember everything you get? Everything's good? All right,
I'm
go
good.
ahead, Lumina. What you gonna do?
All right. Lumina knows these are thanks anyway. These are the only guys left. So he just, draws his bow and shooting straight down at these guys from the ledge is going to take a couple shots at them.
The little dudes down there. They're kind of inside of some of those logs and stuff too, and they're trying to burn it. So
That's all right. I will, now that I remember it, put Hunter's Mark on this guy and then shoot at him again. That's why I missed the first time, because I didn't have that.
yeah, that old bonus action does come in handy.
See, look at that.
This time you got him. This time you got him.
And with the extra swarm damage, hopefully. Oh yeah.
That did it. He's like shoot this little guy on the top of his head. He's like, kind of smoke goes poof, and his body vanishes in a cloud of flame and smoke.
Is my arrow still there?
It's 50% time. It might be there. It's 50% of it's there. That's the rule, right? You get 50% back. Only the back half. Soleil.
All right, so Soleil's looking through his pouch. It's like potion of growth, potion of water breathing,
Bass Snake
potion of
just
healing, and
bought
looks up and it's empty.
Marbanya's character disadvantage. Jesus. Go
There's
ahead.
like one
Sorry.
little drop of healing potion left. Nothing. So damn it.
Yeah, you're beat up down there. It's like singed, like kind of smoldering down there.
He's gonna take his greatsword and stab it into the wood below him and pull out his longbow. See if he can't finish one of these suckers off.
Nice shot. Whap! Right in the chest. Oh, he just goes flying back a couple of feet. And you see the end of that arrow on fire. You fire another shot at him, and it kind of bounces off a rock next to him. Pew! And suddenly it comes flying down from the rafters, and you get hit right in the mouth. As a greater healing potion gets stuffed in your mouth by Matakari, Cheater, and Chat.
Awesome.
Healer in chat.
Healer in chat. Healer. That's why he's a sorcerer healer, because he knew he had chat. So he's like, yeah, I can do both. Yeah.
Summon healing.
Chat does add different dimension, that's for sure. It definitely does. It's like, but I love it. It's like when somebody does it and they're interacting, chat's interacting. It's pretty cool. 14 points. That's from the old Matakuri. Uh, so, Pinch, Rufiel, and Lumina. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Sees a guy coming down the stairs, like up above, like up this way, on the through the hole in the floor. You guys see this guy coming down? Oops, where's he at? There he is. This guy, he looks like a druid, right? He's like smoking on a pipe. And he comes running down and he sees down through the hole now and he sees all the commotion and stuff going on. And he starts puffing on this pipe. And like big puffs of smoke come off and they turn into smoke methods and they're like, and they come flying down the stairs too. As we got some more people in this encounter. And let me do that, then this. Make it easy on myself. And
So we can tell that he is antagonistic toward us.
Kinda, I guess. I mean, he looks mad.
It's angry smoke.
He's like, I mean, he doesn't yell out, "I'm angry at you" or anything, but I mean, he is red in the combat tracker. I don't know, but
The smoke spells out, I'm gonna kill these guys.
yeah. There could be some communication, but the floor's blown out and there's dead bodies all the way on the down there. I don't think there's any negotiation going on. So, so this smoke method's gonna, he's gonna move. How fast are these little boogers? 30 feet fly. All right, so this guy's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna come buzzing down and he like gets on the through the hole in the roof. He just like gets up above you guys. He hasn't quite engaged you guys in melee yet. I got a frog ribbit. And that's all he's going to do. He's just going to move and get closer. Unjustified legwork. He as well comes buzzing down and gets with his buddy here. They're checking things out. They're like, they're still kind of forming. They're and Rufiel.
All right.
Let's see. You're like making your way up the stairs if I remember correctly. So
Yeah,
you got a clear look. You can clearly see these two things. They're definitely smoke methods, and smoke methods to be just little elementals. They what are you trained in any kind of arcana or
medicine.
just medicine, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not sure how to heal those guys. You don't know. You don't know.
Sure how to heal a smoke method.
Yeah, you don't know any details about them, but you know what they are. You're like these little
Predecessor
buggers.
better at healing smoking things. Okay. All right, I am going to pull out one of my scrolls, and I am going to cast Dust Devil with it. So I am going to summon a Dust Devil.
They look at it and go, "Momsy? No, that's not Momsy." And this thing starts spinning around near them. Let's see. So
It
okay,
doesn't
so
do
they got it
anything
in their turn there.
Yeah.
Okay, In their turn there. Okay. Is it coded? Did you find a code for that?
Yeah,
Those are-
I have
yeah.
codes for it, but and apply it to myself, and I'll pass the turn.
Jingling. So you see like this like little whirlwind of dirt and leaves and some boards and little pieces of wood start spinning around over the top of where those two methods came down. You can kind of see their form gets a little blurry because of the wind.
Jengaling's going to see him up there, and he's going to try to hit him with some Eldritch Blast. See if it does anything for him.
Yeah, so you kind of lean out over the edge of the staircase and shoot a blast up there at that one. And a 6, he's pretty dexterous. He kind of buzzes out of the way of it. As your backup left-handed shot
That one got it.
hits him, and it seems to like blow part of the smoke off of him, and the smoke just kind of vanishes, and he gets a little bit smaller, and he's like,
And then Jangling's going to bonus action Healing Word for Soleil.
I think you got to be able to see him, and you're kind of like directly above him.
I can't see him from there.
No.
All right, that's fine. That's the end of Jangling's turn then.
I mean, confirm that you have to be able to see him, though. I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, you can see within range.
Oh, okay. 98% then.
Pinch!
Who's that? Who's that? I see somebody moving around. He'll be here shortly, I'm sure. My other smoke method is going to come on map, move a little map. Is going to buzz down as well. How stupid are these things? Let's see. Attributes. 10 intelligence. They're not like stupid then. So this one's gonna like come down over on this side, and he's checking out. He's looking at his friends. He's like, what the hell's going on over there? What is that? He's like pointing. What language do these guys speak? Probably Ignan right now, cause of the fire. So I don't think anyone in the party speaks that. It would be nice to have a way to look real quickly. A little tab to click on.
I've been called ignorant, but I don't speak it.
Yeah, me too. Actually, get me drunk enough, and I'm pretty ignorant. Yeah. So he's gonna come down there. He's gonna take the dodge action. I think he's smart enough to do that. Let me put that on there. DOD. The did on that guy. Boop. And I might leave that up. All right, is Morvania. How you doing, buddy?
I'm a little wet behind the ears and everywhere
Yeah.
else right now. Yeah.
Do you hear like?
Been power
your
washing
ear?
the deck since noon. Yeah, all I hear is. And
Well-
literally, I mean, I am like wet socks, wet shoes, but I'm here. So looks like we've gotten ourselves into a predicament that I thought we was about out of here.
All right, let me move this around a little bit. So you two are down on down on this floor
Right.
down here, and these things are up at the ceiling. These
All right.
two
Well, I've got my
smoke
bow in my
methods.
hand, if I remember correctly. I think Pinch had his bow out.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think you were shooting down below or something. I mean, you guys just fell down here too, so
right. Yeah, because there was maybe I shouldn't have ate that second piece of roast or half a roast or whatever. Pinch is going to look at these things coming up above him and turn the bow toward them. And probably, oh, that's a hit.
Yeah.
But they're probably
No. You
no.
blow a piece of the smoke off of him, and he shrinks down like a little bit. More. So now he's like this big.
Yeah.
You're like,
There's not really any place to hide here, so I don't guess I will
I
bonus
mean,
action.
if you lay
Shit.
prone and you crawl underneath Lumina,
Right.
maybe.
You know, I could use my bonus action for insightful fighting and kind of study these things a little bit.
All right, you weren't
Let's
here.
see.
This is a druidy looking fella, the number E, coming running down, and he was puffing on his
Oh,
pipe,
I didn't
and
see
he
him. A
summoned
druid.
these smoke methods out of his pipe. He's like, "Pow, pow, 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 pow."
Well, them ain't real, but they're bleeding like they're real, aren't they? Hmm.
They're not bleeding at
Um.
all. They just when you hit them, they like blow parts of the smoke off, and it kind of vanishes, and they shrink down. They're like,
All right. The target. I'm not gonna look at them. I'm gonna see. I see this druid come down. I'm gonna study him. Does he have any
cool.
weaknesses? And I'm gonna do a little insight, which is a wisdom insight check versus his charisma deception check.
Deception. Ooh,
So yeah,
he does have a deception. Ooh, guess what I rolled?
probably
All
higher
right.
than me.
No. You rolled a 24,
Uh huh.
which you started off with a 19. I rolled a 1. Yeah.
Oh, oh, I see a real soft spot. He doesn't
Yeah.
have any armor on. Well, look at that. He looks like a druid. For shame.
uh,
Okay, so that all that does is
so
give me a sneak attack, even if he's not adjacent to somebody.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got hide armor on, but there's a big soft spot in it. There's like a nice
Big
little
soft
soft
spot.
spot in it. Yeah.
Got a target drawn in the center.
It's like part of a cow, and then there was a big hole where it got whatever. Magman. That's one of the little guys down below. They're like, meh. The hell? There's no one down here to hurt. I can't hurt nobody. He's gonna run around and actually, you got your bow out, right, Soleil?
Yes, I do.
With an
Sword's
intelligence
sticking
of
next to
8,
me.
I think he knows to get the hell out from you shooting him. So he goes running like underneath of you. He's like, trying to get out of from getting shot again. He's got what, a couple arrows stuck in him. I mean, Lumina really hasn't been shooting down here much. I don't think they're not
Not
worried about
not
that.
yet. No.
Yeah, small waisted. Who the hell is that? Where the hell's he?
You move the hurt one rather than the full figured one.
Oh, all right. Well, they're both going to do the same thing. So they're like underneath of you, like not stacked on top, but spread out like that underneath of you. They're like, meh, meh. They're talking to each other in Ignan. No one speaks it. So Tess, what? Who's playing Tess? Am I playing Tess? Who's
You've been
running?
playing Tess, yeah, yeah. We're fine
Told her
with
to
that.
wait outside and be a lookout.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's like, I don't see anything. Are you guys okay? Do you need me in there? She says from outside on the scaffolding. If anyone
We're
wants to
good.
We're
respond.
good.
We're good.
She's like, um, I, I don't have any healing today. And
It's all right. We got chat.
don't get hurt. No, it's all right. We got you. Blubbery? Blubbery is his name. And where's he at? He hasn't moved or nothing. Oh, he's like having a hard time. He's like, he's like really big, and he comes flying down here, and he's checking things out. Yeah, I think he's just gonna kind of get down here. He's this kind of. They're all looking at this thing, right? And it's kind of. I'm sure you kind of got it, so it's centralized there. Max. So if they're trying to fly down, they got to get around it, kind of. So they're looking at that thing.
Cool.
They're looking at it. But these two on the right are in it, is what I'm picturing, right? These
They're
two.
within 5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They're in it. And, like the thing settled down on them. And then this guy gets to go. Ooh, what a guy. He's got spells. Look at that long list. Uh-oh. Hmm. Yeah, he's gonna drop, gonna drop
is he
spike
casting?
growth. Yeah, can you see
Oh,
him? No.
yeah. You said I could earlier.
Yeah, you can make him out enough to counterspell, that's for sure. He's like you can tell he's starting to cast a spell. Do you want to try to give me an arcana? No, well,
Is
I
it
guess it would be an
or higher?
arcana. I mean, if you're trying to tell what spell he's casting, what would you roll? Intelligence check?
Typically it would be an Arcana, yeah,
Yeah.
to identify.
If you
But I'm
got
not
it,
sure.
then add it. But oh, why was that so laggy?
But I attempt to counterspell it anyway. Just
Yeah, you don't know what spell he was casting, but you just like he's like sucks something down his throat. Looks at you. He's like got an evil look on his face, and he like hops up like the top of the stairs here, so you can't really see him now. Like over here. You can hear him though. You know he's up there. You can hear his little ass. He's like, looks like an old guy wearing like some robes and stuff. He's long gray beard. And he's got a pipe, scraggly hair hanging out. And Jangling.
Jangling's just gonna Eldritch Blast this thing again, see if he can't kill it. Says there's 4 of them coming down at us.
Yeah, there looks like the little whirlwind thing's about to suck one of them in like it's shot pack. And you
And that
nail
one
him
was a
right in
hit.
the chest. He's like this big now, and you hit him, and he shrinks down again. He's like tiny now. He's like softball size. He's like
And he shrunk so much I missed him on the second one.
Slay. What'd you what? What?
So these
Oh,
guys are
Still on
you're on
fire.
fire still. Slay turns around. You see flames on his backpack that burning the back of his head. And Lumina sees him on fire and it doesn't say anything.
So I'm going to take my turn to put out the fire.
He's puts himself out.
You
Did
seem
you want
pretty
a
hot,
bonus
buddy.
action or move? No. Small waisted. Oh, they're underneath of him. You can hear them. What they're saying, you guys, your characters don't know it, but what they're saying is burn the wood under there, burn the wood under there. But they're too short; they can't reach. They're jumping up, trying to get to it. You know, poor little guys. They don't have any. They don't have any range. They just touch. And maybe they can throw some burning sticks at you. Blubbery. Uh-oh. Blubbery's gonna get brave and he's gonna come flying down here. Guess he gets right up in Rufiel's face. Anything happen when he goes next to the gusts of wind like that?
it's kind of useless. And the more I read it, it really is useless because it only happens if they end their turn next to it. They can go through it. They can do whatever they want unless they end their turn next to it.
It's a little bit better than True Strike.
Yeah, it's kind of a useless
Well,
spell.
they did in their turn next to it. Didn't you cast it before they
No,
had it?
I
Oh,
cast it after the first two had moved.
oh.
The others are
Yeah,
just wary of it, but
that's extremely situational.
yeah,
Extremely
because
silly.
you can pass right through it without problem. It doesn't even count as difficult terrain.
What the hell was the spell called?
Dust Devil.
Yeah,
Xanathar's guy.
that's probably, let's see. Sure.
It's a Dust Devil. It's a spell point vacuum. Is what it is.
It might be kind of cool, like to send it like through a room or something and pushing things out, that kind of thing. But it's kind of weird using it here. All right, so let's see. This little guy. Oh, what's this do? Oh, cool. So this thing comes down and he just like exhales a 15-foot cone of smoldering ash down the stairs, like, blah! Like Rufiel gets in the face and he's like, if he makes a save or not, and then all over Jangalang at the bottom of the steps there. Blah! Breathing down. Target control, you two guys, and dexterity. It's a dexterity if anybody cares. It's only a 10. We still had a failure? What? No?
Rupiel.
Rufiel. Rufiel's like right in the face. He can't get out of the way. It's like the ash. And it just blinds you.
Oh, great. Okay.
I ducked behind him.
So yeah. I mean, it's not gonna last long. So you don't. I mean, till the Mephit's next turn. So it's like,
That could last.
it's burning a little. If he doesn't get a turn though, I'm not gonna let it in. Just saying.
Okay.
If he dies before he gets a turn, you're blinded forever. Lumina.
Well, I was gonna shoot him, but now I don't know if I want to do that. So I'm gonna take a shot at unjustifiable legwork, which
The little
I
one?
don't know what that means.
He's like
Yeah.
this big. He's like, "Wee, wow." He can't really fly right now. This little dust devil's kind of blowing him around. That's the way I'm imagining what's going on right now.
All right.
Pretending it's at least distracting, making it useful. So you're like, poof, and you see the little smoke thing go, and he just pops out of existence.
All right, and then I will take a shot at this one that just breathed all over
The blubbery
Rufiel.
one. He's a little bit smaller
Yeah.
now that he breathed. He had to give up some of his size.
And hopefully I won't blind Rufiel permanently.
Oh, you nail him too. He's not even paying attention. You like shoot your arrow right up his crotch. He's like, grah! He jerks his thing back, but you realize that he's kind of smoky. You know, you tear part of his crotch and it rips off, and then he just shrinks down.
Yeah, there's too much smoke. I didn't know what to shoot at, so it didn't do a lot. And then he yells out, "Wait, wasn't Tess supposed to be watching that door? Where is she?"
You can hear out here. She's out there on the scaffoldings. Those guys came from up top, if that matters. Wrinkled. Well, Wrinkled's gonna just come flying down and trying to get away from that dust devil thing. And I don't know who it's gonna jump on. Let's see. It comes flying down and it jumps on Lumina that's shooting bows and killing his friend. And he's like, "Hey, that was my smoke body!" And he comes flying down and starts clawing at you. And oh shit! He like scratches you across the neck, just drawing blood like a cat. It just stings, and and makes your saliva glands all of a sudden start triggering because it's like mesquite or something. You smell some mesquite smoke. You're like, wow.
Oh, I'm so
And,
hungry, you guys.
So
we
am
are-
I.
that stuff smells so good. And that's all that little booger can do. But full figured, they're like, actually, this guy's feeling brave. He's gonna try to climb. He's gonna try to climb up there. Let's see. A strength of 7. Yeah, that's gonna work. I got faith. I got faith. Yeah, no. He's like, push me up, push me up. And Ignan.
Don't forget the ongoing damage from Soleil. He put out the fire.
Oh, yeah,
You
it's
still
almost his turn. It's almost his turn. Where's he at? Where's he at? There's a lot of stuff in the combat tracker. Here he is.
Can you build an extension that'll turn off the ongoing damage when we speak it?
Yeah, that would be cool.
It listens to audio.
It'd be like, hey, Fantasy Grounds, turn off ongoing extension.
On Soleil?
Yeah, we can hook it up with Alexa. They can have some stuff. Yeah, this guy's going to. He's gonna like pop back down and cast another spell. So before I start looking, are you gonna burn another 3rd level spell slot?
I can't. I'm out of 3rd level slots.
Dope. Should have saved that spell for now. Oh wait, I can cast it again, can't I? Only a 2nd level spell. But no, I think he's changed his mind. I think he's gonna now cast a 4th level spell. Yeah.
I think Jengalang's going to counterspell it.
Nice. Let's see. Yeah, because he was going to cast it on Rufiel too, so it's within range. What range is... You're within range, right? Everybody's in range? Well, that's what you got to look at.
6 feet. Yep. 6 feet.
So what do we got? DC 16?
10 plus the spell's level.
Is it 10 plus the spell level? DC 14?
Yep.
Let's bust a move on it. You got to roll, right? You wait on me.
Oh, you want me to roll it? Just
You
a
gotta
20,
roll
right?
your-
There's no coding for it.
You got to roll your spell casting dilly dude, right?
Get an ability check using spellcasting ability. Is that on the main page? Charisma would be an ability check, right? Yep.
Charisma.
Ooh.
A 6. Yeah, that's not gonna cut. I don't care what kind of bonuses you got. The 6 ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing. So, Rufiel, you feel some necrotic energy like washing over you, draining moisture and vitality from you.
Moisture.
Moisture. I love that word. Moisture. And let's see, where's the save at? It's a Constitution. Do you want to use your inspiration? Do you want to use your inspiration?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, give yourself advantage on this roll as I drop that on your token right over here. Boop. And it did roll with advantage, and you succeeded. All right. Did you take half? Is it half? Yeah, it shows up. Look at that. If you're watching the token, it shows right up because of an extension. What's that extension? It's indicators.
Combat
RD
indicators.
Well, sorry I got to drop all these D8s on you, but there they are. As he casts Blight on you.
Partially resisted, sucker.
Nice.
You took 8 damage out of all those?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
At 88, he took 8 points of damage. He's lightly wounded, and
Resistance
he
and a
just critted his concentration. He's like, he's like, no, 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 that didn't do nothing. And the guy's like, he kind of blinks his eyes as you just totally soaks into you, and he's like, and he kind of backs up a couple steps. Uh, you guys can still see, but he looks like he's trying to look for a way out of here or something. He's not sure what to do. Tess is like, What's going on? I hear some weird noises. Do you guys need my help?"
Do you
Hello?
fix weird noise things or what?
She's out. She's like out on the scaffolding guarding, but there's weird noises going on. She's just checking on you.
Yeah, get in here and kill some of these things.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of room.
Yeah, there's no place for her. She's better off outside. Not sure. Maybe if she stands outside on the scaffolding and tries to shoot at these
Oh, that's
things.
right. She's actually up here. I'm sorry.
There,
She's
right?
like she's probably out here on the scaffolding somewhere.
So if she could shoot in and upward to hit one of those mephits.
Yeah, I think she can probably see the blubbery guy, right? She's like, "What's that cloud of ash? Oh, there's a creature there." And she shoots up at the creature there. Twang! Goes flying away. You guys hear an arrow go ping, ping, pow. Rufiel.
All right. Well, Rufiel is blinded, so there's not a whole lot he can do.
He said, "It's not mesquite," he says.
But the Dust Devil spell says, as a bonus action, I can move it 30 feet in any direction, and it doesn't require that I see where I'm directing it.
Oh, you know where that bitch is at. You
So
chasing
I'm
after
going
him?
to have it right up here. Yeah. I want to try and get him I mean, my goal obviously is to try and keep him from coming down as much. I'm trying to distract him.
Yeah, I think like right there is good. Like right on the stairs. Like
Yeah. And I think for my action, since I can't really do much, I'm going to go ahead and take the dodge action.
the Dooge. All right, good call. Yeah, you can't really see anyways.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anybody?
Pinch. What's Pinch doing down there?
Well, Pinch been studying that guy up there, right?
Yeah, suddenly some dust and debris kind of starts spinning up there, and you can see him, but you don't have like a perfect line of
Well,
sight to him.
I'm gonna move this way, kind of back and forth to where I get my best. So what penalty would I have?
What are you trying to shoot your arrow
By
through
a
the
bow,
dust devil at him?
Well, kind of around it, because don't
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
this is like 8 foot deep or whatever.
Right, but the
Squared.
further north you get in the room, the more the
Uh-huh.
stairs come into play. You know what I mean? Because you're getting up under them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you
So
got to kind of
I'll want
stay
to
to the
come,
south end of the
to the
building and
south.
shoot up. I really think it's just going to be a -2. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
dust and debris,
Pinch
and it's
would
just
Pinch
because
would
of
take that.
concealment, not so much as cover.
Right. So let's see what happens here. Uh,
Well,
did I not have
you
him
rolled a
targeted?
short sword though. Yeah,
Oh,
target him and roll
yeah.
your
If I didn't
short
have some, there we go.
bow. Your short bow. I do that sometimes
Wait a
too.
second. That's a -2. Does a 16
That's
hit
all
him?
right. Let me see. See, I'll just go -2 there and redrag onto his token, and it does hit.
Nice. This should
Was that
apply.
feta cheese on that pizza?
Mmm. Fetus cheese. Fetus. Nothing like fetus cheese. I'm sorry. That's a bad taste. That joke was in bad taste, poor taste. Oh, yeah.
I bet you
I
it is
think
bad
this should
taste.
give, and it did not. That did not
Oh,
give him the sneak attack. He
why
should have
would
had
it?
sneak attack
Yeah, why would
because
it?
I've got sneak attack on turn, but I think I
Yeah, but
didn't
there's no
realize
one
it.
adjacent.
Yeah.
It doesn't know.
There's
Sometimes you gotta do
automatic.
it manually.
Uh,
So go ahead and apply your sneak attack.
should be. Let's see.
Wait, can I just
It
redrag it
won't
with a
let me.
sneak attack? Oh, you should have
Uh,
the Rob's coding for it as a separate item.
yeah.
If you don't,
I th-
just go ahead and
There we go. Let's see. Did that remove it from me? It did. So now I can do this one instead. Sneak
yeah,
attack.
it'd be easier just to re-roll. I
There.
think there's punishment. You
Yep.
might lose your
Okay.
6.
That's
You
all
might
right.
lose your
That's all right.
6.
Sneak attack is on him, and I'll do.
At
I
4.
traded it
You
for a
only lost
5
2.
and some 2s and a 3.
He traded it for a 4. 18
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Wah!" He yells out as it shoots him up in the back of his thigh. He's like dragging up the steps now, like hop, hop.
Yeah. I want to get out of his line of sight, so I'm gonna go like. Well, I can't. I'm kind of adjacent to the smoke method, really. I mean, if I walked past Lumina, either way, I'd be walking past it. So, uh,
Yeah, you're kind of
is there
under. You'd have to go under him. What are you trying to get to the stairs or something? What's your thought process?
to use the stairs as cover from the dude up top that's casting spells? But I'm fine right where I'm at.
Yeah,
Hell,
that's
Pinch
kind
is
of
on
hard.
there.
I
He's
mean,
on
you
there.
might. Yeah. Withered. Oh, that's this guy. Well, he looks free of that freaking thing up there, so he comes buzzing down here, and he's like, "Oh, look, one of these guys is blinded." He comes, "This is nice," and he's gonna start clawing at him. Clawing at your neck. Why doesn't he have advantage? Dagnabbit.
Dodge.
Because I'm dooging.
Oh, it balanced out advantage and disadvantage. He did have advantage, and he did have disadvantage, and he still had. Damn it! So you feel like this scratch come across your chest as another one of these things you can hear is scratching at you. You're like 4 points of damage, and you're maintain. What are you concentrating on?
The Dust Devil.
Oh yeah, that's right. Durr.
I find it weird that you
Soleil.
concentrate on a scroll spell, but oh well.
Yeah,
It's the
you
way
gotta
it is.
maintain it. You gotta maintain it.
All right. Well, Pinch moved back, so I don't have a clear shot on him anymore. So I'm gonna go for the wrinkled one. Actually, I think we'll go finish off the blubbery first.
Blubber, yeah, you got a good shot at him. I mean, you got to like kick that bow back pretty hard on an angle, but no problem. Minimum damage though. The arrow kind of slides across the top of the stairs. And second one hits him hardcore. He didn't even get a chance to shrink before you like, and he just turns and vanishes. I'm gonna start getting rid of these guys because they don't stick around. They're not sticking around. They're not causing any problems, but
I'm gonna sort of lean over the edge. I'm looking for these little fire freaks.
you can
It's
hear
dark
it.
in
You can
here.
hear them down there. You can kind of see them through the planks and the wood down below. You can see their little fires burning.
And because we're inside, it should be dark too. So I'll sort of see by the little light they're giving off where they are. So I'm just keeping track of them, making sure they're not getting closer.
Is there lighting on this? Did it go black on you guys?
Did
Yeah.
other
I can
than
see.
right
We can
around.
see. Those of us with dark vision can see.
It's not that dark in here. It's not that dark in here.
I had dark. Let's see.
Wrinkled. He's gonna kind of. I guess Pinch, you're imagining you're in melee with him too, right? Me too.
So am I not
Yeah,
blinded?
yeah. That's fine. No, I'm a candidate. Yeah.
What'd
What
you
was that?
say, Manikiri?
Am I not blinded anymore?
Uh, who who blinded you? Was it? Oh, it
Blubber.
was Blubbery. Well, I don't know. I should have come off. He just died. I guess we'll call that the end of his turn. How's that when he dies? Let me take that off of you. Or you did? Yeah. Let me. Where you at? Where you
I
at?
can't.
Oh, I was looking for Matakiri in the damn thing. That's why. Durr. Blinded. Gone. Method wrinkled. Oh, that's the one that's scratching at Lumina, right? I was gonna try to line you guys up in a with a cone, but I don't think I can because that would provoke. I would have to get away. So he scratches at Lumina again. Damn. Freaking jumps down Lumina's shirt, just starts clawing down his shirt and comes out the bottom, just clawing as he goes. Slashing at Lumina. He's like, ow, 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 like a kitten went up your pants leg, right? Ow, 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 ow. As it makes, just drops the hunter's mark. He can't concentrate. This cat thing, his smoke thing is burning. And suddenly it's like, man, this one smells like hickory.
Yeah, that's why I can't concentrate. I'm just so hungry. It smells so good, guys.
Rufio, you're like, you get all this dust out of your eyes, and you look up, and the big one is gone, but there's another one on top of you, and you can see like some of your blood, like kind of turning the smoke a little red down his claw. He's like,
Yeah. Still, I'm gonna try and target Elazar with a brain freeze.
He's like trying to get this
Slurpee.
arrow out of his butt cheek, and he looks down at you. Your eyes catch for a second, and you can see some blood just go out of his nose as you hit him with some psychic mind sliver.
Yeah, I'll try and give him a little bit of brain freeze, and I think that'll
And
be
he's
it.
like, looks looks at the gust of a wind thing or whatever, the dust devil there, and what's this spell do? Self. Crap. Too far away. Huh.
Go ahead and dispel the dust devil.
No, he doesn't have dispel magic. He's got a lot of fire things, lots of things that burn, but nothing that is very good in this weird ass freaking tower. Why did they put this sloppy ass guy in here? I don't understand. I don't understand. What's the range of this? 10 feet. No, that's not far enough. That's not far enough. Well, this bitch is just gonna run up here and hide then. So he goes running up here, and you can hear him fumbling around, but you guys can't see him anymore. I'm gonna leave him up there so we all know he's up there and we can hear him, but you guys can't see him currently. You hear him fumbling around, and he's gonna cast a healing spell on himself. There we go. He's like, healing word. Oh my god, that hurt. Those are tough guys. Holy shit. I'm climbing. Come on, give me a boost. Give me a boost, he's saying. Give me a boost. Oh, he starts climbing up. You can see the smoke starts coming through the bottom of the boards you're standing on, Soleil. You're looking down and you can hear this scrambling underneath. This little like smoky fingers are underneath scurrying, and he comes like scrambling up under to the side of you, and he looks at you and he's like, yeah. And he can't do anything else because that's pretty good doing the cat crawl underneath the thing and climbing around. So he's like on the landing with you, like next to you or something. He's only like 2 feet tall, 2.5 feet tall. So Tess can't see him. Tess looks up and sees Jangling. Jangling's like kind of like tuning in his violin, waiting for his turn to go. As Lumina, this little booger is like comes flying out of your pants and kind of pops up next to you, right next to you, and Pinch. Pinch looks at
Man,
you like, and his mouth opens up like,
I do not like this guy right next to me, so he's gonna pull out his war pick and take a swing at this thing.
You better be
nice
careful you don't do
freaking
something to yourself with that.
nice war pig too. It's like,
Take a war pick to your
ding.
britches.
The sun shining in the doorway over there gleams off of it.
Gonna
As you
collapse the
miss
building.
with it, chop, you hit the board next to you, and it splinters. And Pinch looks down as he sees the crack run to the wall as you guys are on this rickety platform. Pinch is like, ow. The second one nails him.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use favored foe on this guy to get some
D6.
little bit of
Roll a
extra
D6.
oomph.
Roll that
Oh,
D6.
and you're look at all that oomph. It doesn't kill him either. Holy
It
crap.
does not.
What the hell is a smoke method got for hippo?
Well,
Close.
it doesn't
It's
help when I
close.
roll 1 and a couple 3s. But
That's not the worst roll, but
yeah.
isn't enough. You were shy about a full D6, a whole D6. Pinch.
I'm gonna reach down and pull my dagger out. Hell, I might as well hold it in my hand while I'm firing this
Wait.
bow anyway.
I don't know if you have to reach down anywhere to pick up anything on Pinch. It's just reach across, right?
Well, that's right. Yeah,
He's so
yeah,
short.
It's
He's so
just
short.
right there. It's a good thing because I got
It's
short
not
arms too.
down.
Pinch is gonna grab a hold of Lumina's like his cloak and kind of do some parquet off of Lumina's back so he can get high enough to stab at this thing with his dagger, right?
He kind of does a little swing and pushes
Yeah,
off
kind
of
of, little
pushes off
Tarzan
of
shit.
Lumina's retreating arm from the war pick.
And at one point, it looks like he's not going to make it, and this illusory raven just appears under his foot momentarily.
Gives him a little boost. He's
Just
like,
be glad he didn't try to go up your pant leg after it.
he hits that smoke method right in the head with his freaking dagger. He goes. Smoke just kind of like swirls around, and Pinch goes. Not bad.
Tastes like some of that leaf shit that what's his name used to smoke.
Yeah.
What was his name? Your dad.
Names are forgotten.
No, I can't believe I forgot his name. I've been out in the sun all day, man. It baked my brain.
Yeah.
And I think that's. I don't know. Nothing else is there, but Pinch is going to. I don't have. I'm not. I can't fucking jump across there. I will not make that jump
What's
across
Pinch's
there.
string? An 8? Yeah, no, Pinch
8.
cannot jump over there.
Yeah, no, Pinch is.
And it's kind of, I mean, climbing would be a DC 10. It's not hard, but if you fail, you could like end up down in here. So
Right. Yeah.
You
So
can make it to Soleil's level.
If you wait a second, I can fly you over.
yeah.
Lumina could just throw him.
I always want a bonus action dodge. And you can't
anytime
do
I've
that.
ever had halflings tossed and Princes of the Apocalypse, it's always been a bad thing.
It's been a bad thing. Yeah. Yeah. But halflings fly. Pinch is good. He's good right there.
So this one's like just gonna also try to breathe cinder breath in both of their faces again. It's his buddy, and it's not that hard. It's only a dex of a 10. It's not that hard. Let's see what happens. All right. Yeah, so this time you guys both know to like cover your eyes as this cloud of ash comes down, and and doesn't do anything to you guys. Jangalang.
As soon as that dust clears from that ash, he's going to shoot him
Tess
with
says,
some Eldritch Blast.
make sure you step back out of the way so I can get a shot at him.
And that one was good. Oh, got him
Poof!
twice this time.
Yeah, you did, but
Nice.
not enough. So he's like, this is this little tiny guy now, like buzzing around.
Jangling will step to the side, let Tess get a shot through the doorway.
Cool. And small. Let's see if this guy can climb. Come on, you gotta climb. You gotta. Oh, he's climbing too. He's like, I saw my buddy doing it. So he's up there too. He's over there next to you too. I can't do nothing yet. They're just waiting to get smashed in the face by you. That's all they're doing. Lumina.
All right. Looks like there's only one that I can see, so I'll take a shot. Well, one Memphis anyway. I'll take a shot at him.
Well, yeah, you can make these guys out too, but it looks like your brother's just kind of like twisting the handles on his weapon. He's like, yeah, come up here, I got you.
I'm not really worried about him.
Right?
We
He
figured. He probably deserves it anyway.
When he burns, he smells like buffalo dung.
Let's add that just to make sure that this guy dies. Oh yeah, that was more than I needed. So he puts one arrow right through that guy and then turns and takes another shot down below to help his brother out.
And that's a hit too on the little bird. So he's like climbing up the corner. He's like, and you shoot him. He's like, kind of fades away.
And then so when Soleil looks up, Lumina just like nods at him
and Gorgio, what's up, man?
Oh, and Lumina got a potion of heal in the chat as well.
Oh, and I didn't see those rewards. What the hell? I wasn't paying attention. Disadvantage for pinch. You need to take a disadvantage because you got bought disadvantage twice. Pinch. You got one before you even got here. Bass Snake bought you disadvantage.
No shit, Bass Snake.
For being late. For being late.
Yeah, and I don't even have inspiration for being late, so I'm just Pinch is probably fucked here on that.
Don't do any climbing. How's that? Don't do any climbing. I'm gonna tie my shoe. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'll have disadvantage on it twice. See?
Yeah, do a history check.
Damn these shoestrings.
Yeah. I wonder where these shoes came from. Let me do a history check.
So I'm going to kick this little full figure.
He's gonna boot him like. Poof.
So is that considered an unarmed strike or a?
I'll give you a great
action?
sword attack on him. Just kicking the shit out of this guy.
Nope, just kicking him off. Is that a unarmed strike or a shove action?
Just give him a great sword hit. Just whack the shit out of him.
It's like
so I have
cricket.
Oh, you did an unarmed. I just said use your great sword. That's a hit, though.
So my goal was to kick him off, but it does 6 damage. But I'm trying to push him off, kick him off, little punt. Pink.
Yeah, I don't think. What's a strength check or some crap? Yeah, good luck with that. I'm not even gonna roll it. So you kick his little ass off, and give him 2 more of those unarmed strike deals as he falls down into this pile down here, taking another 2d6 damage. He tumbles down to the bottom. And you hear his little head go, and he vanishes in a cloud of smoke.
So I put the pad out my boot where I kicked him. It's got it lit on fire.
All the little strings
then,
are on fire out that side of your shoe.
and I'm gonna pull out my sword and sheath it.
Try. Did you want to try to climb up? You got some movement.
No, not this time. I've got
No.
because still got my longbow in my hand and stuff. I can't.
All right, that was an excellent decision because I'm putting up wall of fire. Right across here. Whoop. So I think everybody. Let's see. You create a wall of fire on a solid surface. On a solid surface. You gotta be kidding me. Does a sidewall count as a solid surface? It doesn't say it has to have gravity. Or I mean, it doesn't say it has to be the floor. So I can do it on the north wall. Like.
And how tall is it?
Yeah, let's see. It's 20 feet high. So yeah, this building's only like
25
20
wide.
feet wide. Yeah. So I think it's gonna get everybody. All four of you, anyways.
Are those
Yeah.
outer walls stone?
Yeah. All four
Nice.
walls are stone. Yeah. The only thing wood in here is like the floors and the stairs, but all the walls are stone. So yeah, let me target all you guys, dude. Oh, he has to
I
move to
have
do
disadvantage.
that. So, yeah, no one was readied or anything, right? No. So wall of dexterity here. Anybody want to use inspiration for this? If they want. Got
I
it.
actually
Here it
have
goes.
used disadvantage.
Thank you. Listen to that. He re-rolled it too. You rolled a 1 and re-rolled it. It isn't nice.
I would like
still
to use my
failed, but
reaction to cast absorb elements to resist that.
plug that resistance on. And
I'll be
it's
using uncanny dodge.
it's some fire damage. Oops. Some D8s.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
11. Damn, Rufiel, 22 and jangling, 22 points of damage as this wall just starts, like, you feel like a burger in a McDonald's. You're like, as the heat coming off this wall, and you can hear him up there. Burn! Burn! I love the smell of fire. And he's puffing on his pipe up there. And he can't go back though. He's got to watch. He's got to watch you guys burn.
5 feet of this thing? I had that thing parked at the bottom of the stairs there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's got to see what's going on. He's like kicking at it a little. His cloak or his robe is flying around, and he fails. It's freaking couple of sticks like jab into him. It's like,
And he was pushed back 10 feet.
do you want to
suck him down in the flames?
Pushing him
do you wanna
straight up
toss him in the air and
falling
all right,
damage.
let me give him a dexterity since we're trying to launch him in the air, just to be fair. What is his dex? It's pretty crappy. Just to check. Oh, that was strength. His dex is better. We'll use that roll. Yeah, so he takes roll a d6. Roll a d6. Nice. He takes 6 more points of damage as he gets thrown up and he lands right on his head. As he comes down, you hear his head hit the wood floor. Good thud. He's like, oh, you hear him choke on his pipe a little. Jangling.
Should he do a concentration roll for Wall of Fire?
Yes, he should. Actually, no. Well, he should roll, but it's a DC 10 is what he's got. That's concentration, constitution? No.
What's his? He's a druid.
Yeah.
It is.
Con saving throw.
Con saving throw.
Ooh. He failed. Right? I rolled a 9. Yeah, D20 plus. Oh wait, hold on. I was scrolled up. I rolled a 3. There ain't no way I'm making that. So yeah, so boop, the wall of fire ends. He's like, fourth level, third level spells. Just he's grumbling, jangling.
Jingling's going to
Oh,
shoot him with an Eldritch
that was
Blast.
his turn, wasn't it? That was Elzar's turn, right? So he does get up
Yeah.
from prone. That's what he does do. He's, oh, oh. He's at the top of the stairs, jangling. You look up there. You kind of got to back all the way up to the north end of the south end of the building, and you could see him up there.
If he
Yeah, he's
stays
gonna.
prone, it'll be harder to shoot him.
No, he just stood up right now. He's like, he's holding his head, and he looks down, and jangling's like backing up, and is like.
Oh,
It bounces off his hide. There's hide there. Hit the bald spot. Hit the bald. There it
that
is.
one hit him.
There's the spot with no hide that
Oh,
Pinch
horrible.
pointed out earlier.
And then he'll move aside again.
He kind of moved back down so you can't see him again. Pinch.
All right, so my second disadvantage, right? Engorgio and Bass Snake. Okay, I failed my fucking fire flame wall
22
saving
points
throw.
of
Okay.
damage. Oh wait.
I used uncanny dodge though, so I only took 11.
Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I was gonna let you use uncanny dodge again since you had such a
Yeah.
rough day.
Yeah. I can use that every round if I want to. It's my reaction.
No, I meant if you hadn't have used it, I
Oh, if
was
I
gonna
hadn't used it, yeah.
suggest
Let me use
that
it
you.
again.
No,
It's
not
you know
again.
what?
Not again. Those are your
Yeah.
one and only chance.
Let's see. Pinch has disadvantage, so he's like, and probably another -2 because he can't really see around the Dust Devil. And he's gonna do all he can. He's gonna holler, "Give me some wings, Rufiel! Give me wings!" And he's gonna take a shot.
The guy's like,
And hits.
the guy's like staggers back and then leans forward and he comes right into view as Pinch shoots up blindly into the hole up there and
Nice.
nails him. Like, wait, why did you have advantage or sneak attack? Oh, because you
Because
did
I
the
was
whole thing.
studying
You have
him.
it
Yeah,
until how long do you have
yeah.
that for?
Until he's dead.
That's,
Yeah.
like you just have to do it once
until the end of the
and
combat.
for
Yep.
so till the end of the
Let's
encounter.
see. Yeah, insightful fighting is.
I was like,
Yeah,
don't
you
piss him
succeed
off.
sneak
You
attack
got it for
against the
laugh.
target,
You got it for laugh.
and it lasts for one benefit lasts for 1 minute, or until you successfully use this.
All right,
feature.
cool.
So
1 minute.
different target. Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
All right. That's good.
So yeah, so he's got like an arrow stuck like right below his neck, and you can see the reds just pouring out. Tessa's like, I don't think anyone's coming. I think we're okay. Whatever you're doing in there, Rufiel.
All right, Rufiel is going to run up these stairs and Superman. And mid-air, he's going to use his action to turn on his Radiant Soul as wings sprout out of his back.
And he realizes that this whole place has a negative radiancy in it, and his wings just kind of shrivel, and he plows right into the other deck. No, I'm kidding.
So he's going to fly just over to Pinch, and he is going to grab Pinch by the scruff of his neck, his cloak.
Like a eagle grabbing a rat out of the bushes.
Exactly.
Like,
and then I'm going to fly back up to these stairs and drag him with me.
You bank around. This whole place has been stagnant with some smoke starting to fill in, and you start flapping your wings and it starts to clear up a little. The dust devil has got most of the smoke cleared up here. So you two are heading back up.
Yep, and that's as far as I can get.
Well, the only comment I have about that is this little bugger's heavier than he looks. You're like, whoa, you kind of gotta get a couple of pumps in there. It's like his bag is heavy or something.
Let's see. I'm 55 pounds plus my inventory, which is 73.
Exactly. The bag weighs
So
more
I'm
than Pence does.
128 pounds
How
right now.
how do you
128
carry
pounds.
that, right? I'm 55 pounds. I got 80 pounds on my back. Let me run across here and jump over there.
Actually, I could
It's
just
D
take
and
my
D. It's D
backpack
and
and
D.
shove it into my bag of holding real quick.
You could, or most of the stuff that's in your backpack should just be tagged bag of holding, and then the
I'm already
problem's solved. Uh, do
Yeah.
you think you can fly further? What's your movement,
30
Rufio?
is all. So that's all. Basically, it's just a quick
Uh,
back. I don't think I can fly
30.
any
I
further.
think you can probably have gone up this way, right? Up the hole and got a little bit closer. Is that what you're trying to do?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Basically,
as you buzz up, you kind of see that dust devil's like messing with him a little bit. Uh, did I think we both did it at the same time.
Oop.
Um,
Looks like it skipped the Magman. Full figured.
the dead
he's
guy? Yeah.
Oh, he's dead, yeah.
So he stands up and he goes, "You bastards!" And smoke flashes away as he false alarm. Jingling.
All right, Jingling's gonna take another shot at this guy. Step back in the doorway there.
Yeah, he's like, he
Oh.
grabs his head and he looks down at you and he goes, "You're no halfling." Ha 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 ha.
Come on, I gotta hit him. Oh my god. And Jingling is gonna remember
That's a
the
hard
bonus
shot,
action.
man. I mean, a straight up
Yeah.
shot with your bow, that's a pretty hard shot.
And he's gonna remember the bonus action healing word for Rufiel.
Yeah, Raphael's his wings are all drooping, his feathers are all like
He's looking a
barely
little weak
hanging on.
there.
Yeah, he looks like a vulture that's been left out in the rain. He's like, "Arr."
And he's gonna pump it up to the second level for him.
Ooh.
dang.
He only had 4 hit points. He only had 4 hit points.
Now, Rufael is carrying Pinch, isn't he?
So yeah.
So does the healing flow through him into Pinch as well?
Pinch thinks it for a moment and then goes,
That's
"That's not.
salty. What's that
That's not
flowing through you?
healing. That's not healing." You know why most birds poop when they take off? It's called lift. They need a little extra lift. Had to pee a little. Yeah, so this guy, you see this guy, he's trying to back up against the wall over here and trying to get some cover back here and Lumina kind of runs towards the south end of the building and looks up there and can see like his shoulder and the side of his head. He's got a little cover to you, -2 to hit him, but he doesn't look good. You think an arrow or two would drop him easily if you could sneak one up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Just a -2.
Yeah, it's pretty open, on the angle
Oh,
like that.
nice. All right.
He's trying to get some cover though. He's squatting down,
Oh,
and he looks at you and he says, "You're no halfling either."
and that just throws me off because I don't even understand. So it just goes flying. The arrow goes flying
Yeah.
off.
So as you go running back, and you're backing up trying to get sight, your longbow like catches on like a rafter, and you pull back, and it just your arrow goes flying.
Oh, sorry, Pinch.
What the hell?
The next one, you just kind of take aim and just wait just a second and whop, you shoot this guy right in the eyeball. Whop, and he sticks to the wall, thud, and just hangs there as his arms go limp and his mouth opens.
Hey, Slay, you see
As,
that? You see what I did to that guy?
What?
as you guys get the old
Way the hell down here. What?
victory. I'm gonna leave that guy in the combat tracker because he might have some stuffs. All right, so what are you guys gonna do? You guys are officially out of initiative, so let me take you out of initiative.
I'm
Is there any
waiting for
kind of
Rufiel to set me down on
Clear
scaffolding
one.
from
solid ground.
old stairwell here that's fallen down or anything to help me climb, or was it smooth stone that I'm trying to climb up?
Yeah, you don't. I mean, you can move up there. You can take the time to climb up however you want. You can get a rope out or
Go
whatever, but
lie
no
down and get
problem
up.
on you getting up. And Rufiel can help you. He's kind of flying too. He's got his wings out.
I assume I'm
Uh,
able to make it across as well over to the stairs.
yeah, yeah. You guys got a flying hero with you guys.
Healing hands myself.
So the little fires down below are still kind of smoldering. I need everyone to give me one of these things.
Did
Select
the wall of fire
all.
set anything else on fire that needs to be put out?
It wasn't up very long. I don't think
Right
so.
here, you can
I
see
mean,
the.
you
Yeah,
guys,
just us.
it kind of charred some wood, you know, like you would like do a cedar shake or something. But I need one of these from you guys. One of these. Oh, uh-oh. What's up, Tabletop Anthologies? Traded with 12 viewers. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome, viewers. We are just ending some combat, so Princes of the Apocalypse. And also, yeah, if I missed that, thank you for catching that, Soleil. A greater heal for.
Thank you.
So, you guys make your way up top. You find this um, unconscious druid-looking fellow. Got a bunch of arrows and some ones hanging on the wall. You like check his pockets and stuff, and he's got a smoking pipe uh, that you guys are pretty sure is magical.
Ooh.
And he's got a nice dagger. It's kind of shiny. It's like ooh, it's got some
Stole that pipe from Beirut.
little little gems kind of on the outside of the. What'd you say, Matakiri?
Said he stole
Yeah.
that pipe from Beirut.
Yep.
And where's his parcel? Let's see. Here it is. There's like a little desk up here and some comfortable chairs and stuff. And inside the desk, you find a sack. Actually, a couple of like heavy pouch sacks, like full of coins. You like pick them up. They're like they're tied heavy. Like you kind of open them up and you figure it's a couple hundred gold there at least. 250 gold. And they're laying like folded up in some nice velvet kind of wrappings. You kind of open it. It's got a little string tied on it, and you open it up and look inside, and there's two like red opals, like fire opals, worth at least 50 gold apiece. And then tucked in the side of the desk is a scroll, nice little scroll. As you pop it open and look inside, it's a scroll of
Dust
flame
Devil?
arrows. Dust Devil. It's 3 scrolls of Dust Devil and 1 scroll of True Strike. Yeah. DM, I set that up for you, special. So, yeah, I'm gonna drop that stuff in the party sheet.
Does he have any tobacco?
Um, yeah, absolutely, he would have some tobacco. Absolutely,
Some
probably. This
grab
guy
the
would
tobacco.
probably have a couple of brands, like I got some Swisher Sweet and some I don't know tobacco names, but
Prince Albert.
Captain.
what am I? Oh, inventory.
Captain
Black
Looking for the
Black.
inventory button.
Yep. Captain Black.
So 250 gold, a dagger, 2 fire opals, and a scroll. I'm gonna make sure the scroll is ID'd. Did a dagger show ID'd? Oh, you guys got lucky.
Yeah, it says dagger +1.
All right, so it is a dagger +1, but your characters don't know that yet. So but it is definitely a nice ass dagger. It looks like it should say +1 on it somewhere. You look at the bottom. Is this
Pinch's
401? Does that say
eye.
401 on it? Is that surgical steel? So you guys can disperse that, whoever's lugging it out of here. It's in
Do
the
any of
sheet.
you
Let me
have a call
give you
for a
this
+1
gold. I
dagger?
guess at some point I forgot to give you guys a share of 750 gold, but let me spread that around there.
What happened
Pinch,
to the pipe?
for your dual wielding.
It's not a magical pipe. It's just his focus item.
Okay, I'm gonna take that too then.
But it's a
'cause
nice
mine,
pipe. You can decorate
I
it
have a
up if you
smoking
like.
pipe, so
Yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
to
I'd say the pipe is
clean it.
worth 75 gold. Pretty nice pipe. Maybe made out of ivory or something, or maybe not ivory. Sorry for the elephants.
Scrimshaw,
I don't
all
know.
the way from Icewind Dale.
There you go. Yeah, so I'm gonna change my smoking pipe to 2 then.
Do you guys go up on the higher level up there? Pinch and Soleil?
Uh,
Yes, I'm trying not to keep as many people on the same floor at
It's like
once.
the like the section where when you climb up the ladder, there's a little trap door you open, and when you look up in there, it's like the rafters, and there's a whole shit ton of rafters, and it's dank, and the first thing that hits you in the face is that ammonia we smell? As a
uh-oh.
bunch of bats, giant bats, have been roosting up here, and you guys woke them up. You guys woke them up. So I gotta kind of stack them up a little here. It over there. Why isn't it dropping it on there? Stupid little bat. I'm putting him out there. All right. So I guess it's initiative time again. Let's do it. Roll for initiative.
Do you want to take a break first?
Yeah, we're gonna take a break,
Yeah.
but let's roll for initiative real quick, so we don't have to do it when we come back. Initiative, request roll, and when we come back, Jangling, way down below, understands a little bit of bat language, and he says, "They're hungry," and that's where we're gonna stop for about 10 minutes, because we need some water and stuff like that. So hey, if all you guys that are out there that rated, if you want to hit the follow button, I will give you a very happy smile and a thank you. And scroll down and see my YouTube there. You can go over there and subscribe too. I'd appreciate that. But we're going to take a 10-minute break, and but we'll be back. I am going to start a timer over here for 21:41. We'll make sure we get a full 10 minutes. And then I am going to put on the slideshow and some music. So if you're listening at work, you have some. And we'll be back. See you in a little bit. back. We're coming back. Oh, not that button. This button. You guys don't want to see the intro again, do you? No. All right, let me stop the music, and I can get rid of that timer now too. See ya. All right, we're back from break, and we're top of round 1 when Pinch and Soleil went to explore the attic. Kinda, they climbed up a ladder, pushed open a little trap door, and started nosing around. Pinch climbs up a little wooden ladder because he sees some daylight, and the ladder goes, and the darkness comes to life as 4 giant bats emerge from the rafters up top. Jangling, you are the first to get to react to Pinch's little squeal he lets out, or whatever he does.
I'm sure it's a squeal.
A
If I move there,
squeal!
can I see these ugly bat things?
The only way you can see is straight up the little trapdoor hole. So you kind of have to be like right under the ladder, like over
So one
here.
more.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
and you
that's
can
20.
see like some wings flapping on that guy. What do you spellcasting on him or range?
Yeah.
Because is it range? Because he does have cover.
If all right. Let me see. I do vicious mockery.
You gonna say something about his mama? It's a mama joke. Yo mama is such a bat that she eats her own guano.
Yeah, that's what I tell him.
I don't know.
I call him
But
Bat Girl.
but he squeals and takes 4 points of damage.
And give him some disadvantage, and then he'll move back 5 feet so somebody else can jump in that spot.
You guys are gonna be ha hoo ha ha hoo ooba ooba. Well, giant bat number 12 takes a poop. Takes a poop first, and then he comes swooping down at Soleil's head using his echolocation and tries to bite Soleil, but he's kind of upset. He's kind of crying because his mama was a bat. And with disadvantage, he misses as Soleil dodges out of the way. And he kind of swoops back up over your head like, but he doesn't leave your threatened square. Soleil.
I am leaving his threatened square. I'm going to go to the ladder, grab both sides, and just drop down.
All right, as you look down at this ladder, it looks like it's made out of rough cut pine logs that go down. I just say, give me an acrobatics check. Let's see if you can do this al suave, el suavo. I say the DC to do it without, like, perfect is a 15. Anything lower than a 10, we get problems. All right, look at that, 22. Do you do it Aussie style or something? You go down head first, or do you?
No, not repelling. Just slide down. It's like there's a bunch of bats. Oh,
and everybody
shit.
looks at you.
God, Pinch is still up there. Pinch, come on down.
I think
And I'm
Tess
going
would be
to,
with you guys now, wouldn't she? Where's she at? She's right there. No, she's right there. There she is. Yeah, she's with
and
you
this
guys.
is wide, correct?
Yeah, it's 20
So I'm
feet
gonna move.
north to south and east to west. Or it's
So I'll
more
just
than
move
that.
back
But
up against the wall here.
yeah, out of
And
the way.
go out.
Okay, so you come to the south wall. Okay, cool. What was I? I was rolling initiative for Tess. Hold on one second. Did I get it? Oh, and Elazar is unconscious there, but I'll leave him in
So I
there
don't know if
for
the bat got an attack of opportunity or not. I don't know how bats work.
now. I think because he swooped down and tried to hit you, and he's kind of discombobulated because it's his psychic damage, and he started flying up is when you ran away, so he wasn't really paying attention. Number 15 comes over and does the old you can hear him, he says a Macarena on the pinch boy. The Macarena. Where's he at in the combat tracker? As he tries to like bite pinch, tries to get him on top of his earlobe, and does it like he bites down on your earlobe and pretty much pierces your ear. He's like, you can put an earring in the top of your ear if you want, and that's all he's gonna do. This one's gonna. His buddy's on him, and his other buddy's trying to get on him, and so he's gonna kind of flutter around. Pinch isn't a huge target for all these big bats to be on, so he kind of hears some movement on this ladder, and he comes down here, and he's like, and he lands, and you see him like fold his wings in, and he starts to stick his little nose down the ladder hole there, because you didn't close the trap door, did you? No. Yeah,
Not at
so
all. They want to come
he
on
hears
down. Let them.
he hears the commotion. He's pretty big to be trying to squeeze, but he can't. He can't. You're not sure if he is yet. He's smelling. He's like, is that fruit? Pinch. Like at the top of this ladder. Oh, let's see what it says about this upstairs here. Where's the pen? The pen's buried under here somewhere. There it is. Let me give me my pen. Diablo Bob, you're supposed to be fixing that? Okay. Let's see. Well, this area here, smart move, is weak. It's a weak. It's kind of Pinch just ran across it because he's a little lightweight over there. But and the ladder that leads up there that Pinch is on, it's like 5-6 foot up. There's a circular opening that's pretty big. It's like 3 feet wide, and then outside there's like a platform that's been built on the roof, just outside the opening, and there you can see like a big pile of hemp rope and like buckles and spikes and stuff for climbing and some gear out there, climbing gear and stuff. And you get like tools for like repairing the roof, and there's some wood and stuff out there. So it looks like somebody's been working on this tower through that hole. And you can smell the ammonia and stuff from the birds that have pooped on the floor and worn the rafters out. The bats.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
not the
I'm gonna
birds.
disengage from this bat and climb out onto the scaffolding and try to start like scaling down some rope. How much rope is here?
Uh, you think how
A
far
lot.
is it to the ground? Let's see. Oh, measuring, 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 measuring. You think you could double it
50
up
feet.
and it would still hit the ground?
Yeah. So I just got to go 50 feet to this one. Not wanting to waste my nice silk rope, I'm going to use one of their 50-foot hemp ropes and take my action to tie it off out here.
Yeah, I mean it's like one big ass rope, so it's gonna take you a
Oh, is
little.
it?
Yeah, it's gonna
Okay.
take you a little. Just to push the whole pot, like.
Yeah, yeah. I want to make sure it's tied off first, and then I'll start scaling down the outside.
Yeah, you check it.
My
You
action to
check it good,
tie,
and
bonus
you
action
think
disengage. That's it.
this is like a little bit heavier duty hempen rope. You think maybe they use it in conjunction with a platform or some scaffolding or something, maybe like to.
Hmm.
But yeah, you can easily tie it off and push it off and not easily, but you know what I mean. In one round, you can get it done. Giant bat number 2 is so you're out here on the
Yeah, walk
on
out and
the
as far away from this opening as I can get.
yeah, so you're out on and you look down and is Pinch scared of heights or anything? Is
No, I've got halfling stupid. Remember?
So he looks down and it's like, whoa. What was that movie? Whoa. Where everything was, every time he looked down, he would get nauseous.
Vertigo.
Uh, Vertigo, yeah. It's like from the 70s, I think. Bat number two is going to come fluttering over, and he kind of crawls out and kind of nips at you, Pinch, like trying to nip at you, and you like got your foot on his, like kicking at him, and he tries to nip through this hole, trying to bite at you. -5, and he still grabs a hold of you. He like bites down on your toe. He's like, he pinches toe. He's like, ow, ow. 4 points of damage, 2 points of damage, as you uncanny dodge it. You like start kicking it with his other foot.
Wait a second. I shouldn't. Does that last the whole? No, I don't think it works that way.
What, you didn't want to use it?
Yeah, it's
Oh
no,
well.
because I'd already used it. I've already used it on the first attack. It's a reaction.
You used it on what first attack?
Wasn't I attacked by that first bat? Yeah, 3 points of damage.
Yeah, but you can use it. Okay, you can use it every
It's
round.
every
Right.
round, but this is the same round.
No,
No.
you just went. So it resets on your turn.
Yeah. You're
Oh, yeah?
okay.
Okay, cool.
You should have taken it off because you accidentally used it this round. Rufiel.
All right. Well, Rufiel is going to kind of walk over under the ladder, and
Yeah,
then
you see one of those bats. He's kind of sticking his head down and he's
can I
trying to squeeze in
see
a little bit.
myself?
Can you see the one that's flapping around behind him? Yeah, but he's got some cover to you.
It won't matter. It's a saving throw spell. I'm going to
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you
attack
can
you.
see him up there. You know, trying to spread his big ass wings in this little ass. And sees, oh, this is the guy you hit last time with it too, and he's like, he's like circling now. He's like a moth, got kind of just scarred by the electric light, you know, just a little bit, like, zzz, and you know, he's just kind of circling around the thing.
So Lumina will move over underneath the ladder to get a better shot, and it's kind of like being at a baseball game or something where you're like scooting by everybody. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, I mean, yeah, and it's only like a, you know, like a 3 by 3 little square hole up in the ceiling, so you kind of gotta. But this bat has kind of started down, so you can kind of get at him too, so you don't have to be directly underneath of him.
Well, I've got a great shot at him then, and
Now behind through him, you can see the other one's just kind of bouncing off the wall a little.
yeah,
But he's kind of got some cover.
yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the one that is right in front of
Just
me.
in the hole. He's like, he looks at you and says, "Pizza!" as you shoot him in the throat. Whack.
Oh.
15 points of damage to giant bat number 10. He's got a couple of hit points, huh?
Second shot. Oh, that'll hit.
Yeah, as this bat comes falling down on top of you guys, everybody give me a dex check.
Check or save?
Save, correct. Yeah, sorry, save. A dex save.
Oh,
9. Lumina, you get a little bit of wing as this thing comes down. And give me a strength check, because the weight kind of bears down on you, and if you fail the strength save, you're gonna no no, that's good enough. So he just kind of pins you to the wall for a second as he pushes most of his wing weight off of you, and he lands on the ground. Thud.
all right. And then I will move back to get out of the way.
And I'm gonna take the big token out of the way. We all know there's a big bat dead down there. I'll just leave him out here for you guys so you can see him. So you can see giant bat number 15 is nipping at Pinch out on the balcony, and I think he's going to get out there even further, which is going to give him the old squeeze condition. Squeeze we don't apply enough, do we? We should apply it more. Because squeezing grants disadvantage to his fat butt as he's squeezing out that hole. Pinch is tying on. What are you tying on? Like do you yell on belay? Do you yell down on repel? What do you yell down? Anything?
Uh,
Or are you just gonna like just start climbing? Is that your plan?
Pinch is yodeling. Little old lady.
Oh, he's just kicking at this thing, and there's an echo up here.
Ah, an echo.
Yodelay-hoo! As this thing tries to bite at you again, and it does what it bites your armor. It's like and doesn't get
Wow.
any meat.
This thing's pissing me off. You don't want to see Pinch pissed off, man.
Lumina, you're like, let me get out of the way of you guys, and they're all like, no, go again, go ahead, get back over
Oh,
there. You're
all
doing
right.
good.
If you guys
You're doing good.
insist, and
You're
he'll
doing
move
good.
back and take another shot up at this this one that's up there. Now, do I have like any
Yeah, no,
negatives for shooting through this hole?
he is directly above that hole. You think if you kill him again that you're gonna have to make another dex check to get out of the way. And that's how
Sorry, guys.
directly above the hole he is. And you hit with the first one. You like glance his wing like flap, but it hits some bone in there, and his wing like collapses as he's trying to flap, and he just comes falling straight down on you guys. Give me another dex check. You don't want to fail by a lot. Illumina this time cartwheels out of the way, pushing Soleil out of the way. Since he gave him advantage, I don't know why he had advantage. Oh, because he's raging. What about, is that it? Just what about Jangling? Give me a dex save, Jangling. Oh, Jangling should have ducked before he dashed. So, yeah, you fail it by enough that you are knocked prone. And I actually think you're gonna, and his teeth like land on you like, ugh, and you're gonna take a little bit of his bite. Is this thing like, oh,
Oh, jeez.
oh, his teeth light into your thigh. You're like, ah, as you start scrambling out from under this thing. Do you want to
Now,
hurt any more of your party members, Lumina? I mean, anything
well,
else
I'm thinking about it. Soleil is right next to me. But can I see Giant Bat 2 through this hole or not?
No.
Okay.
You're
I'm not ready to go up there yet then, so I will just move back. Get out of the way.
you step over Jangalang as he's crawling out of the bat, kind of step on the bat's head. It squeaks a little. Giant bat number 2 though is gonna come down out of the dark rafters up there, kind of buzz around. You can see him behind there, Pinch. Looks like he's looking out the hole here, but he's kind of pushing his buddy, wiggle, 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 hey, wiggle, 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 and the other guy's kind of wiggling, but you're blocking their way out. You're like kicking at him, and you got your rope, and so he can't get out to you. Soleil, you're at the bottom of the stairs, and you can hear all this commotion and Pinch's yodeling.
So I'm going to grab the two wings and walk over to here and just drag these things and drop them down.
Like shove them down the stairs.
Don't want all this weight on this floor. So I'm going to take my turn to
They get rolling
drag
down
these
the
dead
stairs, and they thud, poof, tsh, poof, all the way down. Thud, poof, poof. This one like lands on the landing down there.
So you said there's a hatch at the top of these stairs?
There's like up here. There's a little trap door. Yeah.
Yeah. Jangling is going to cast Mage Hand and get it up there and see if he can't close that hatch with the Mage Hand.
Pinch sees that hatch closing. He's thinking, "Damn mother."
After he stands up.
Right. Pinch's eyes go wah 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 as he's looking at the door closing. Then he looks down
Hey.
100 feet maybe to the ground.
And Jangling will look around and say, "Hey, where's Pinch?"
It's only 10d6 damage. I can take that. How good's my knot?
We're about to find
So
out.
yeah, that's easy enough. You slam the little lid close, flap. It goes thud 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 thud. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Pinch.
Try the scaffolding will break your fall.
Right? You only have to get to the scaffolding.
That's
We'll
in the
go down there and
tower.
catch you.
Put that in the tower, and then Pinch is going to pull out this piece of ham out of his pocket real quick and slide it around and grease up his palms. And then he's just going to start sliding down this rope, and he's going to look through the window as he goes by these guys and go, "You better, I'm going to beat you to the bottom. Last one
Well,
down's a rotten pile of bad shit."
well, as you are you disengaging as a bonus action?
Uh, well, he's stuck in the. Well, yeah,
Are you
yeah, I
just
can
gonna do
disengage.
the prairie dive off of here, and this thing gets a nip at you? I mean, it is
Well,
squeezing,
you know
and it
what?
will have
I'm
negative
using all
5,
of.
but
I want to use all of my movement, so he's gonna get a op shot. I'm like, "Fuck you, bat."
well, I mean, technically, if you disengage, you do use all. Are you? You're climbing. I got you. I thought
Yeah.
you were just gonna do the jump. Yeah. So let me give him the old disadvantage and a -5 to try to miraculously
Oh, you know he's gonna hit me then with that.
miraculously crit you, right? That's what it's gonna come. It's gonna be a crit, right?
Yeah, that's
right
what
here.
happens.
Bat bite on pinch. Where's it at? Oh, it's a 7. Yeah, no way.
Oh.
So you start climbing down.
Yeah, which means I've got let's see, and it'd be half the movement speed, right? So movement's 25, bonus action dash is 25, and
so
my
basically you
action
can
is
climb
climbing.
25 as
Yeah,
your
I
move
can
and
climb
your dash.
25 feet.
However,
So
climbing is an athletics check.
with a rope and all that stuff.
Yeah, with a rope and all that stuff, you still got to make an athletics check.
Oh,
So you
well,
want to
isn't that
roll
special?
higher than you do lower on athletics check when you're climbing.
Right. Oh boy, here we go.
The 9 with a rope and all that, you're having a little trouble. You're just having a little trouble. You only make it about halfway down. You're like
Shouldn't have greased them
you don't
hands.
think that ham's working right. The rope's kind of big too, so you're having a hard time, holding on to it. Your little hands on this big round rope. So
Well, I've got my arms wrapped around it. I'm just holy shit, and I'm swinging around up here on the side of this building. Fuck, how far?
yeah,
is it down
there's like a couple of bricks missing right here, and you can stick your little face in, and you can say something to your party if you want.
all Pinch can go is he's trying to hang on this rope.
What? Who's that? Rufiel? Are you still flying?
Down the stairs. No, he's going to run down the stairs and dash to get out there.
What happened? Let's do it twice. I don't know what's going on.
And basically, I can't do it this round because I used my action to dash, but I'm going to try and shoot at any bats that come after Pinch.
So when you come running out, the first smell you get is rope and is that kerosene that rope's been soaked in? You're not sure. As you look down and you see a couple of small fires and the rope's kind of dangling on it. Tess, yeah, she sees you going down. She's gonna push Soleil out of the way. No, just move his token, and she's gonna come moving down too, and to get to right behind you. She's like, "Is Pinch okay? Should we put a pillow out for him?" Rufiel, you're like, "Yeah, that was fun running down the stairs. I'm ready to go." As top of round 3, you're
All right. Well, I'm gonna ready a firebolt if I see the giant bats.
it's like broad daylight out, isn't it?
Yeah, but if the
I'm just,
bats
for
after Pinch,
my sake, as the bats, I'm like, it's broad daylight out, right? I'm not sure they're going to be scrambling out after in the broad daylight. See how hungry they are. Let's see how hungry they are. Soleil.
All right, so we know Pinch is there.
Yeah, he said something. He's like, "I am outside on a rope and it hurts."
Was there anything upstairs as far as crates or anything else, just bat poop and a
In
rope?
the in the in the attic. Let's see. There's a weak floor. Climbing kit. A couple of climbing kits are up on the roof and rope. Was pretty much all you could get. That would be useful to you guys. So Pinch
All
is
right,
like,
so
"Ain't shit up there," he says,
yeah, there's lots of shit up there.
"and lots of shit up there." I mean, if you had a mage with you that could cast fireball, that might be something useful. But
there you go.
Gawana,
Fireball.
Yeah, I'm just gonna work my way down.
Shakaka.
Walking down these stairs. I'm in no big rush. I'll just wait behind Tess.
So you get down to Tess and she's looking out the door and stuff, and you glance down, and this bat at the bottom has kind of laid across some kind of grating, and there's a couple of small like fires burning under him, and some bat smoke cooking, grilling going on is happening in the last couple of minutes. Smells good. Giant bat number 2. I'm gonna roll him an ability. I think it's gonna be a Constitution to see if he's starving. Uh, yeah, no, that's the one that's not really wounded either. He doesn't quite know what's going on, so he's gonna go land back up in the rafter, kind of hang upside down. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Dodging. If you hang upside down as a bat, you get to dodge. Lumina.
All right, Lumina's just going to, run down these stairs and then take a double move and climb out onto the scaffolding a little bit next to Roofy Gal, and that's all he can do.
You're like out of wind when you get down there, and Rufiel's like, "Steady on the scaffolding," Whoa, as you come running out. And this giant bat, he gets to roll, and this could be it. This could be the last roll of this encounter if he fails this. Let's see. And he does. So he's like, "Screw that sunshine," and he climbs back in here and gets up in the rafter again. And we are out of encounter unless you guys want to go back up there and start shaking a stick at him again. And I'll take you guys out. What's that?
At the bats or at Pinch?
Well, Slice threatening to pinata my ass. You're such a dick, Slice, sometimes.
So you said there's a
It's
window
kind of
where
a
we can
victory
see
song,
Pinch out, right?
right? It's like a couple of bricks are missing is all it is, But yeah, you can see he's like swinging around. He's like, "You guys, you gotta help me. This rope's too thick. I'm having a hard time."
Don't do it.
I want to send a mage hand out there and grab a hold of the rope and shake it a little. Hang on, Pinch.
Pinch is like, "Hey, hey, hey, hey!" You can't really wiggle it a lot, but it's funny. It's funny,
I got grease all over my hands. I thought it's the right thing to do.
right? All right. So what do you guys want to do? Pinch, you're gonna climb down here, and you get down onto the scaffolding. And
We gotta talk about this. There's supposed
We
to
haven't
be a way.
searched this bottom area.
Well,
at
here,
all.
let me unlock the tokens for you guys. There you go.
There's supposed to be a way down into this ancient city, right? From all four of these places.
That was our understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is just the first building we've been to. We haven't looked at any of the other buildings.
Uh,
The buildings
Those tents, weren't they?
were just tents in this tower.
Droofy, or I'm sorry, Soleil, give me a perception. I already gave you all a perception once. And I gave you another perception, and you don't remember seeing anything down there.
Jump on down there again and take a look.
When the TM smiles and says, "You don't remember seeing anything down there."
Now, from what we were looking at from here, does the mess in the bottom of this look like it's just garbage, or were they clearing it out, or were we able to tell anything from what this big
It
mess
looks
is on the bottom?
like construction debris, remnants of boards and floorboards and rocks and bricks that they didn't use in the construction. It does look like a mound of construction debris, and it's kind of blocking the front door, but it's not up against the north wall. It's mainly on the south wall. That's where the door is at. So that you can climb all the way down if you kind of squeezed against the north wall, all the way down to the ground. If you imagine that, there's some room down there on the
And
north wall's the
outside
far wall.
of the tower, what is on the other side of that wall?
Where those
That's the hill.
hellhounds were.
Let's bring that picture back up. Where's it at?
The hellhounds were
Pinch?
pinned behind it.
Pinch could fit down there, right?
Anybody can. It's pretty roomy down there.
Could lower him on a rope.
I'm probably the most qualified.
Well, the tokens aren't here, but you can see that there's like an old wall back here for the compound. But there's room on the outside of the tower to go around it. You know what I mean? If you look at the map
The
too.
point is, there are no secret doors on the bottom floor because everything is outside.
Unless we got to shovel this building out.
Got to be in there somewhere.
Did we check
Well,
all the tents outside?
there is a big long rope hanging down, plenty of excess on it, so it wouldn't be too hard to like throw a rope down there and climb down and look around. Most of those you don't see any more of those creatures, and most of those little small fires are just kind of smoldering now. If you guys wanted to go down there and look around, I mean, Soleil was down there, but only for what, one round. Then you jump back up on the landing there, so you didn't really get a good look at anything.
A pinch, we could probably cut off them bat wings, and you could strap them to your arms and
Like
jump off the top of this tower and fly.
like a pine cone seed, just hold on to one of them.
Tess is a druid; she knows how to do that.
Tess, do you want me to cast a spell on you to protect you? She says. I have druidcraft.
I guess it's just, yep, I'm the most qualified. I'll climb down in there.
She's like, hold on a second, Pinch. Let me see your hands. And she casts druidcraft on your hands to take the grease off.
Oh, well, that's
I don't know if
nice.
druidcraft does that, but it does tonight.
It does tonight.
Druidcraft is baller. So yeah, Pinch when you climb down there, like tucked away. And thanks for the follow, tabletop anthologies. I can say it. Thank you for the follow. When Pinch climbs down in there, you kind of like cut against the wall, and you can see that there's like a little platform that's been built, and there's like a cloth piece of sack or cloth up top, and it's covered in a little bit of dirt that looks like the wall. So when you're looking down, it doesn't appear to be there, but when you look underneath of it, there's an opening and a set of stairs that go down underneath.
Okay.
And you can feel and smell sulfur and heat kind of as you look down
It
in there a little
smells
bit.
like Slay's morning farts after lots of beer and then eggs down here, uh, and
It's,
there's like it's hot. There's hot and there's a hole. There's definitely a hole.
so
There's a
you're
hole. I
so
know it's
you're
a hole.
so you're standing in front of this opening, yelling up at your friends.
Yeah,
Okay, just to
of
clarify,
course.
What's down there,
if there's
Pinch?
anybody inside of there that can hear you, they know what's going on.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, I'd climb up
With
there
all the
where I could
ruckus
see
that's
them.
been going on, if they don't know by
Yeah.
now.
There's definitely been some ruckus, but there's
Giant
also
vat
a
full.
big pile of rubble, and it looks like people have been doing some construction up here, and you killed them, and the construction is still continuing as bodies are falling instead of boards. I don't know if that's, but now
So
a
Pinch
halfling
thinks about it
yelling
and
in
looks
front of the
back
opening.
and kind
Uh,
of picks up the thing a little bit and says, "The Burning Man must continue at all costs," and then puts the thing back down again.
so, are you staying down there? Or are you guys?
Uh,
Do you want to go
if they're
into
not coming down, I'm climbing out.
Pinch? It
So,
looks like, I mean, the first few steps look like, newly kind of dug dirt steps, but then a little further down you can see that same dwarven flagstone kind of construction of the keep
so I'm pretty.
underneath.
Pinch is pretty convinced he's found the entrance. Then to here we go into
Yeah,
this dwarven
the
ruins.
the
Found it.
fourth installment of get your ass kicked because we're too low level
Yeah,
to go down there.
yeah, yeah. Fourth,
You,
yeah, the fourth round of that. You know
you can
what,
always find out.
Pinch thinks he'd like to just kind of crawl down here in the corner of this rubble and bandage his wounds and stuff for a little while and just take a breather. Just give me
So
an hour here, fellers. I need to.
he's
My
like
life's been kind of crazy here in the last few minutes.
kind of pulls out his bedroll and kind of gets it so he can sit down somewhere soft and
Yeah.
Yeah, do we
pulls.
want to try to take a short rest somewhere here, guys?
Or go out and rest, take a long rest.
Yeah, we did have those druid beds out there that where we spent the night last night in the north, over here.
So I'll climb down and join Pinch. Take a quick look around, see if there's anything else in here that may have been overlooked.
So we're gonna do short rest or any rest.
We're gonna determine if you guys get a short rest here in just a second when I see what is inside the front entrance of this thing and how far away it is from Yelling Pinch. Let's see. Okay, so these guys here need to roll a perception check. Let's see. Because they're on guard duty. And uh,
I'm catching up on the dick pic of Rob thing over here.
that's hilarious. and this guy. All right. So Pinch, you're like getting your stuff settled, and you hear a from down inside, and you see Soleil is starting to climb down there.
Hey, do you hear that? There's somebody down there.
I'll keep my sword out.
Swing. And so you guys are both like what, right in front of the entrance, or Pinch is off to the side a little? Is Soleil you standing in the doorway?
Pinch is down in this corner. He's down in
So if it's
this southern.
going down,
Let's pretend that this is the doorway going down, but on the north end of the wall. How's that? Does that make
Oh,
sense?
okay.
The
Okay. Yep.
little square. But it's on the north. There's one on the north and one on the south. The one on the south is blocked by debris, but that one goes like down. There's a hole in the floor, basically.
I'll just move
On the
over
other
to the
side.
side and sort of squat down.
Both of you guys
with
give
my
me
sword
like
out.
a stealth check then. You too, Lumina, up there. What are you doing up there?
Yeah, I kind of came down here to, watch them and have a good vantage point in case anything pops out. So
Well,
once he
now that
sees
you know
them,
that opening's down there, you can see the camouflage little tarp
Mhm.
and stuff, and you can see it. So if somebody comes out of it, you'll see. But you didn't hear the cough or anything. You're up
No,
kind of high.
but once he sees them like reacting to this, he just like tries to melt into the shadows, essentially. Like he's not
Okay.
readying like a shot or anything. He's trying to hide.
Give me a stealth check. Nice. So you guys see kind of stick his like nose out and kind of look around a hobgoblin. He's wearing half plate. He's got a great sword. It's not drawn. He's got a couple of javelins on his back. And if you're not familiar with what a hobgoblin looks like, this is the one out of the Monsters Manual. So, and he kind of sticks his nose out, and he's like, looks around, looks at your stealth checks, shrugs a little, turns back, and goes back down the steps.
Pinch looks at Slay, makes him ranger signs that Lumen has been teaching him. Like, we need to get the hell out of here if we want to get a rest.
Yeah, and you guys can hear footsteps for, 40, 50 feet away. The guy that's not trying to be quiet going down the steps or anything. So you can hear him go down the steps, and then his footsteps kind of fade away, moving away from the steps. Dunk, 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 dunk.
So part of Soleil wonders what the hell he was looking for because there's all the methods are gone. Two giant dead bats sitting here and in a
That's what
big
I was gonna say.
pile.
Good thing he didn't see all
Yeah.
them dead bodies.
Right. Well, my
He's got
remember
an eye patch on one
the
side. He's blind
the
on the
pile
other.
of when he walks out, there's a 20-foot pile of debris that stretches up, and those bats landed on the top of that. Kind of on this side of it too. So when he glanced around with his perception of a 10, you know, and you guys all rolled stealth checks, you kind of pulled the wing back out of the way real quick and shit like that. So
So
there's
I'll come over.
definitely somebody not too far away that this would not be a good spot for a short rest. It's red.
Yes.
Is that a clue? It's red here.
He'll come over and I'll help
If you're
pinch
playing
up.
Baldur's Gate. Yeah, you guys
Is
won't.
there?
I mean, if you guys leave, that's easy enough. We don't have to. I
Well,
can
is there
hand
too
wave you
much?
guys leaving.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
So where you guys want to go?
Yeah.
You want the map? Let me give you the map, the Desert Valley map. All right, so this is the Desert Valley map, and you guys are currently at down here at the old tower there.
Should we check in with the Harpers? Let them
It's
know that
probably
too
it's
early
probably
for that yet?
afternoon sometime, right? Afternoon. It's a little foggy, and this whole area isn't really this foggy as it is smoggy because of all the fires that have been going on lately. Burning Man and the campfires and
So the question is, how long has it been since we've had a long rest? I forget. Did we travel
It's
all
not been
day
very
and then
long.
get here?
No.
yeah, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You had a long rest. You woke up this morning.
Yeah,
8 o'clock.
we spent the night in that one druid's that left. The real druid that had the sprites. She left, and we spent the night there in her camp, and then we came in here
Yeah,
in the morning.
I don't even think it's like if it is afternoon, it's
10
like
minutes,
early. It's like
an hour. Yeah.
12:01 afternoon.
Right.
It's like you guys got up in the morning, and that's when you guys came up here and you started dicking around.
I
Started
just need some
killing.
time to lick my wounds. That's it. Little
There's,
bit of
It's
time.
lunchtime.
I mean, you guys
Then
can
she
move
buy
Really?
some
down.
of that
What?
meat.
You can move down the hill and get back to one of those campsites and hide out in one of the tents if you want. Get a short rest and then take off from there. Wherever you want to go. Go back up the hill or go to another
We get
way in. There's 4 ways in now.
we could get some of that roadkill.
You definitely don't. I mean, you could go back this way and then move through that complex and come through
I don't like these fire people, Pinch says.
underground
Straight out.
somewhere. You could go back across the river and go into the where the air guys were at, the air cultists, and go back below the keep and up the river and into where the water guys were.
You can take tests to try and recover Vayril's body.
Veyril's body was delivered to
Was it?
his. Yeah,
Golden
you
Field.
guys
Oh,
had it.
wait, I forgot that you got him out.
You guys have it going to his grove.
Golden Fields.
Yeah, that's what they're called, the Golden Fields. So,
Acapulco Gold.
I think this is kind of the idea here. Let me give you guys this again. The DM train. Choo choo.
So it looks like the Temple of Howling Hatred, level 6. So that's the air.
Yeah, that's the one where you guys
The
went
air
in,
ones.
and that's where actually you
We
got
about got
Rufiel from, right?
Yeah.
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 So Rufiel's a little familiar with that. He's like, I saw a column for 22 days at 6 hours and 12 minutes, 3 seconds. The Howling Hatred is the one north. Yeah, the last laugh, I'm going to make you guys do that last, and we're all going to laugh. Yeah.
good.
I
That's
think
been a
it's
fun
worth.
adventure anyway. I mean, I've really liked this.
I think it. Well, remember, you guys still have the stuff underneath the paper to do. So if the parchment on the bottom, this one here, let me.
Because we can see those entries.
This down here,
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah, Howling
Cave,
Caves.
Torrents.
Oh, you can
Black-
see them. Why
Yep.
is that not hit? No, that's
Yep.
supposed to be there. It's supposed to be like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's a
I'm
really
good.
big DM clue, huh?
I'm good with preparing for this
Yeah.
Temple of Howling Hatred.
The
Sounds
Temple
good.
of
Let's-
Howling Hatred. Well, let's
go
take a
back
peek
there.
at. Let's take a peek at. All right, so you guys move down, and you move through this little valley down here on the Desert Valley map, and you start making your way towards the river. and you get downriver of Riverguard Keep, and on the way you stopped somewhere and took a short rest. So you guys get a short rest. Let me push that to you. Not initiative. As you're taking a short rest. So you can burn as many hit dice as you want. As a reminder, you only get half of your hit points back during a long rest.
You get what?
You only
Half
get
your-
half your hit points back if you take a long rest.
Your hit die, not your hit points.
Oh,
Hit die. Whatever hit die
Alright,
you have
okay.
used anyways. And giant bats. Did you guys do something with that stuff in the inventory, or am I deleting it? You left it behind. Is that what happened with it? Let's see. 2 fire opals?
Yeah, I'm sure one of us took them.
Yeah, I'm sure, but the rule is don't leave them behind.
Yeah, I don't. I left everything in there. So
Well,
did you get that dagger?
I did. I got it.
Okay.
and I'll even say you know what that dagger is after a short rest. Dagger +1.
Valtrix got that scroll, right?
Don't Pinch need the
No,
plus
I
one
took
dagger?
the scroll with the intent of slapping the quiver on Valtrix's back as I go by.
Yeah, I because it's a level 3 spell and I don't have level 3 slots yet, I would actually have to do a check in order to cast it.
It's
I
not
can't have
it's not super hard, but unless
What
you
was the
suck.
scroll?
No, but there's still like a 50% chance I would fail. So
What is the scroll?
fire
Yeah.
arrows.
Oh, fire arrows. Yeah, nice.
Adds fire damage, so maybe up against the water cultists or something.
There's a 50% chance that you could succeed too. So don't be so pessimistic. Half and half. Or optimistic. Whichever you want to be. All right, so how do you guys want to get up river? You guys want to like make a ice boat again and try that out, or do you guys want to just kind of hug the
Let
shoreline
me just
and,
say,
and walk,
fuck no.
or do you guys want to like hijack a barge? Try
Fly
to.
over. How about you all?
But you
We
don't
can get a
really
boat
have
from
to. You
Riverguard
don't.
Keep, can't we?
You don't really have to get across the river because believe it or not, the place that you went in isn't actually on the other side of the river. It's on the other side of that valley. Remember the valley that they were in? It's just on the other. The river's actually on this side of that valley. So you don't have to cross the river technically to get up to where you guys want to go. But at some point you kind of got to deal with this if you want to maybe head up there and find a place in there to take a long rest. See if
Yeah.
anyone's been around.
Didn't we have a camp up in that valley somewhere?
I'm talking in the keep in Riverguard Keep. You guys could get back in there. I think you left the doors open after you murdered hoboed
Cleared it
everybody,
out.
right? So you just go back in there and get in the barracks and take a nap and get up in the morning and head on up the river if you want.
Yeah, we could get a boat from there too, couldn't we?
There weren't any boats there when you. Oh, there was a rowboat, wasn't there? I think there
Yeah,
was
we're
a.
In the underground, yeah.
passageway.
Underground,
Yeah,
there are
that
some
tunnel.
boats too. Yeah, there were boats underground, and you guys do have the key to the gate. I don't think you know that, but somebody got it off of one of the.
If it's a key, Pinch probably has it.
Dead werewolf.
Yeah. Yeah, a were boar actually. Yeah, he was a were boar. Yeah, that guy. So is that what you guys are thinking? Riverguard Keep, spend the rest of the night there, and nods, nods,
sounds good.
nods. Okay, good. Let's
Drink a
see if
few
we get
flagons.
a random encounter. Oops. And since you guys are in the keep, I'm gonna roll that at disadvantage. How does that work? I don't know. Sounds good. Oh, so like you guys see like a red dragon, and he's so old, his skin is just almost blood red. You know, his scales are, and he flies really low over the keep and kind of looks around and just keeps on going because I rolled a 20 on the encounter. But he had disadvantage because you were in the keep, and he got an 11. I don't know how that works, but guess what you guys get? Almost a level up, but you do get both a rest and a level up because
Really?
Nice.
you guys cleared out all the upper keeps. All of them are cleared out, and that is a milestone.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice, very nice. And if I could find that button, I'll push it to you because I got a bunch of shit open right now. Menu, rest, long rest, and a level up. I don't have a level up button. I don't have a level up button.
Let's see what I get here.
Level 7 is not the
Evasion.
greatest level. It's okay.
No, but my sneak attack goes up by 1d6,
Yeah.
and I get evasion
Yeah, just
Oh,
some
yeah.
hit points.
and more hit points.
And more ways to keep from dying. So here's the question I have for you guys. Tess, level 3 druid, 27 hit points. Going into dungeons and stuff with her older, not older, but more trained brothers, level 7.
What if we escorted her to Belliard or Summit Hall or one of the where she was heading with her troop?
Or if she leveled up with us and is now level 7.
Everybody give me a skill check that you can use near Riverguard Keep to get her safely gone without you guys having to escort her. How's that sound? So let's do some RP with it. Everybody give me a skill check that you think you could come up with a way for her to get back safely from Riverguard Keep. Who wants
Well,
to go first? Let's just go whoever's in initiative order first right now. Jangalang, what do you think Jangalang could do from Riverguard Keep to help the situation?
He could persuade Tess to keep to the safe trails and not venture too far off.
He's gonna persuade her not to go the wrong way. No, that doesn't. You need to. You failed. You need to rethink that. We'll skip you. We'll come back to you, Lumina.
all
you
right.
get a you
So,
get a redo.
Lumina, he's been traveling around here a little bit. He kind of knows the area a little bit, the
Yeah,
layout.
yeah. You guys have
And
been to Riverguard
so
Keep a few times.
yeah, so he
You could
wants
probably
to
tell her where you
like
pooped,
try to
where you
tell
buried your
her where
poop.
to go, where's safe, where is it, maybe even draw her a map if he could.
So survival, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking.
Yep. Yeah. You
I forgot. I was gonna use my inspiration on that, Drake.
roll it again. A little better. A little better. A little better. She's like, I wish you had a better piece of paper. This tissue, if it rains, it's not going to hold up very well. I love how you drew the map, though. It's nice. What about the pinch?
Pinch stands up and says, "Have you ever seen that one play that they do called The Death of the Young Druid?" And he starts acting like this druid casting spells that then dies, and he's going to perform this in front of her, saying, "You need to get the hell out of here because Pinch ain't got shit."
All right. All right. So give me a performance check. uh, so Pinch's performance is overheard by a barge captain heading south on the river, and they pull over and kind of come walking up the side of the bank, hearing Pinch's performance go off, and they applaud a little.
Pinch takes his
Soleil.
hat off and a bow.
So Slay's going to be showing her some of the local flora, um, pointing out the stuff that's good and edible, and also the stuff that's dangerous. I'm also going to hand her my
She's a druid.
All right,
Keok
so
Tom ointment. So I was either
give me a wisdom based history if you got it. Is history wisdom? I guess it can be, but
so I have survival is wisdom, nature
yeah,
is intelligence.
survival's great. That's perfect, actually.
Okay.
So you absolutely tell her that these leaves over here, you should absolutely wipe your ass with these. This poison oak. You tell her. You tell her. You tell her. And then you need to use this Kegman's ointment afterwards, and everything's good. You're clean, and the Kegman ointment just wipes it away. Just wipes it away. All good. Rufiel?
Rufiel is going to try to persuade her and those barge captains for them to escort her down to Wamford, down the Desserin River, um, and if necessary, offer to pay them some passage fee.
How much money are you willing to fork out in this persuasion?
100 gold.
Roll it with advantage. You like pull out a sack with a nice. You pull out a sack with some coins in it, and you have a conversation with the barge captain about. And everybody got the impression he was gonna invite her anyways, but the 100 gold pieces they build her a little area on the boat just for her, just for her.
She is a
That's
princess,
cool.
you know.
As long as it keeps her safe.
And Caesar, did you come up with another way that persuading somebody to look at a map is kind of. We can't hear you. There you go.
Yeah, I was gonna do a deception to the barge captain, but they're already taking her. So
Yeah, I mean,
um,
you think everything's under control. You just if
yeah,
there's
I'll do
you
a.
you you still have a skill kind of thing you can add in here if you want.
I'll give them a little performance with my instruments to get them, to get their spirits up, let them move along.
All right, give me a performance there. 11. So there's some tears shed, and it's a somber event as she sails off and she says, uh, "Please don't make me bury both my father and both of my brothers in the same year." As you play your sad little performance,
We'll keep at
and
least one alive.
and we'll take Tess right out of the combat tracker as she arrives safely. Where did you guys send her off to? Where is she? Golden Fields?
Probably Golden
Yeah, I mean,
Fields.
to
Yeah,
Wam.
she'll make her way down.
I
Just
mean, that's where she wants to go is to the Golden Fields for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
the
she.
bar is going to go down there, certainly.
Yeah, they drop her right off. Ching. They even take her up, away from the river and up into the Golden Fields, because they're gonna get it's Friday. and
Somebody
then
needs to harvest that stuff.
right, it's like
Plus,
growing
Lumina will give her
wild. It's like
600 gold to help her
up the
along.
side of the. She doesn't need money. She says, "I'm going home. We don't need money. You might need it to buy equipment or potions to save our brother's life." She doesn't mention your life, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, so you guys make your way upriver the next day. Is that what you guys are gonna do? Do, or do you guys want to go underneath here?
No,
Since
we'll
you're
go
right
up.
there, kind of make your way. All right, so we got what, like one full square? What is that? 10 miles? What did we say it was? 10 miles or 3 miles? Stretch it out. It's only 3 miles now. The trips have gotten way shorter. So it's like 4 miles up there across this riverbank. So it's only going to take you a few hours, 3 or 4 hours to get up that way. Um, so come like noon or so, you get back down into the Vale of Dancing Water. Where you were, and you cut up and you start down the what do I do with my button? You start down into the towards the Temple of Howling Hatred. As a reminder, an enormous chasm splits the earth as far as the eye can see, and the pervasive subterranean darkness. A crude, narrow stairway hugs the rock alongside the chasm, twisting madly in hairpin turns around sharp outcroppings. Jagged and uneven, the stair threatens to spill travelers into the chasm's mouth. After several treacherous miles, it sounds so far, but it's like a mile and a half. The stairway terminates on a broad, flat landing that juts out over an immense black chasm. In the gloom, a lost dwarven city lays in ruins beneath the glittering cavern vault. Broken statues stand in the midst of empty plazas, staring silently into the darkness. A huge, steep pyramid rises at the edge of the precipice, and from the moat that surrounds its waterfall whispers over the chasm's ledge. Yeah, so that's as you follow the tunnel from Knife Point Gully. So if you guys want to read that, if I was not clear, and then I need this map. You guys have been here before. So you guys, I'm going to give you a reminder of what's down here. As you get close to this keep, you can see the. I need to put you guys on here. I need to do it one at a time because we got line of sight going on. But I'm going to put you on the map, but you guys aren't currently in this particular spot. I just want you to see the front entrance and stuff. You're like around the corner or something. Let me share the map with you. All right, so to the left of you is this deep chasm that goes way down into the darkness, and you guys have made your way again out on this thing. You come across the combat that you guys had a week ago. How long do you think it's been since you guys were here? Maybe longer than that.
A couple weeks.
Yeah, maybe a couple
It's
weeks.
been a while.
Yeah. So you're anticipating, replenishment of security or abandonment. You're not sure which. But as you get to that spot where you had the combat and you left the bodies on the ledge and everything,
Yeah.
that's all the bodies are gone. You can still see like blood splatter and pooling and stuff and drag marks, but that's all cleaned up. And that little area that you guys camped in, that's tucked in the side there, that's all been collapsed down, so you can't get in there anymore because you guys leveled up.
Does
And I'm not
Raphael
giving
have
you a
any?
rest spot right out the front doors this time.
Does Raphael have any clue as to the sheer number of people in here? Are we talking a dozen or 1,000? Does he have any idea?
Yeah, he's never seen more than 15 or 20 in where he was at, milling about. But he knows there's more people a little further in and in that big pyramid. He's never been inside that big pyramid. So he doesn't know. I mean, he sees people coming and going, and he saw the wyvern riders flying around the top of the pyramid and lighting on it, and then he saw you guys murder all those people and carry a dead body out of here with you guys, which was uh, his old character.
Well,
So
Pinch can see like this far around him, from there to there. That's all he can see.
in the darkness,
In the
darkness, yeah.
darkness.
So Pinch is like just kind of munching on a cookie as you guys are peeking around the corner, looking at the front of this thing again. The front entrance, there's like carved reliefs of like dwarf faces in a profile to complete the arch, right where the entrance is. There's a big arch, and there's a dwarf face this way and a dwarf face that way, looking at each other. And then you can see the blocky contours of the city as you guys came down, and you're looking at the top of the city. But you got to go in through these front doors, and you can see that the doors are closed. That door is closed as you guys look. Oh, is the tokens line? You don't really need to. I mean, to get your line of sight out here, okay, yeah. But you guys are off the map. You're not up here yet. I'm giving you what you guys see visually.
So Slay's been more silent than usual this morning as we've been walking close toward this thing. Now he's got his bow out and an arrow knocked, and there are times when his grip is so tight on it, the arrow is bending a little bit as he's holding it in place.
It's getting madder and madder as he
As
gets
we're just
closer to this
walking up
place.
here.
You guys do remember that beyond this door is like a zigzag of arrow murder holes, and you guys, I don't know how you did it, but you came around the other way or something and murdered all those people in there. I don't know, maybe
But
just.
we cleared them out, and they came after us, and we killed them all. So they
No,
weren't waiting.
you went inside the rooms where they were like supposed to be shooting out of and killed them. I don't remember how that happened. I think
Yeah,
you
we
guys,
went around after we
I think
picked
you
up
guys
Raphael.
Did you guys come through another entrance? I think you guys came through another entrance, maybe. Yeah, you came through the the east side. Christian Temple of the.
I don't think so. I think
No, you didn't come that
No,
way.
we snuck through here.
Did we have like pass without
Pass
trace on?
without trace. Yeah, that's
Oh
what it was.
yeah, that's
You're
right. You
sneaking.
guys were sneaking around and you snuck past them. That's what you did. You snuck through and snuck around and.
It worked once. We could do it again because I know pass without trace now.
Yeah, I think the main problem is that was when lighting was pretty new and the the Kinkos that were guarding didn't have dark vision. So
Yeah.
Kinku.
the Kinkus, they didn't have dark vision, and I didn't have.
They're
We
in
didn't
there
have
making
the lighting
copies.
was still like, oh, how do you add a torch? And then Matakiri made the extension, and then we're all good now. And add torches to them.
So one option we could do is pop open the door and I chuck a fireball down there so that it expands into all of their murder holes and
Doesn't do that like it used to. It's not volume so much anymore. It would be pretty severely pinched going through those little murder holes.
Somebody call me.
I mean, I would give it to you if they were like, "What's that noise?" Poof, but if they're just hanging out in there, they're probably, if they make their
I think he
save,
meant he
they
cast
won't
it
take
through
any
the
damage.
murder hole into their room.
Oh, if he goes up
and
to
then
the murder hole
explodes.
and throws a little fireball in there, then that's a different topic. But there's two sides, so which side do you want to go first?
It's
You
too
remember
far.
there's, the left and the right sides.
What's the chances we talk that big old red dragon into coming down here and just filling this whole thing full of fire?
DC 30 with disadvantage. I'll give
A
it to you.
persuasion?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you make it?
Just
We're
open the
not even
door.
gonna
I'll go
try
in.
that.
No, he eats you
I can
then.
go
If you
around
can't even
and
make it, he
take him
just
out.
eats you. What's that, Sven?
Tell you what, Soleil, um, what if I cast haste on you and then had you run around and slaughter them?
That'd work too. Make it that much easier.
Yeah, and that way you could clear them out much easier.
Yeah, they might get a pop shot on you, maybe, as you run down the hallway. Depends on initiative rounds and stuff. Now, are you gonna haste and be invisible? I'm, I'm a, I'm an invisible lightning bolt. Um, what's the plan? You guys want to
Uh,
move up and like try to open the door and then cast spells and go to initiative? Kind of. Let's break it down, or
Cast haste on him and yank open the door and let him run.
all right. So you guys are gonna give me. Are you guys gonna sneak up to the door, or are you guys just gonna walk up there? Or are you gonna really sneak up to the door?
Don't forget, I have my ring of swimming on.
That's important this time. That's important this time. Maybe you'll find your other
You may.
sword while you're in here too. You might find your sword. It got washed around into the moat. It like shows up again.
Do you want me to
Um,
cast invisibility on?
I think we're sneaking up,
I mean, you
right?
could just roll stealth checks if you
I've
want
been
and
playing with
see.
these claws, the Umber Hulk too. I can just step inside next to the side of the murder hole and just burrow through the wall.
Doesn't your pick break walls or something like that?
They
I
give me
mean,
a burrowing speed of 20 feet.
Oh, heck yeah.
busting through a wall is always got some surprise to it. It's not quiet, but there is some surprise to it. That's for sure. But our concern isn't what you're doing to get up to the wall. I mean, that is our concern at the moment, is you guys getting up to the wall. So let me give you guys the old stealth check and see if you guys are silly noisy or something. There you go. How quiet are you guys? So even Pinch with why do you have disadvantage?
I don't know.
Uh,
Disadvantage dexterity
Because he's
You had
something.
frightened.
squeezing on him. You put squeezing on pinch instead of on the bat.
Oh,
it doesn't work very well, huh?
Oh,
that
there
may
it
be
is.
why I failed my roll earlier too.
You
Oh,
deserved it.
Probably. Probably. I'm sure I've done something to deserve that. Here,
Well,
read.
believe it or not, a 10 was the magic number, so you guys have no problem sneaking up here
Cool.
and doing whatever you want. But let's do let's roll the old that's it for the night button as you guys move up to the keep. The familiar look of this dwarven keep, and a somber remembrance of a fallen comrade here as you guys go in to seek some revenge, I think. Especially those guys that shoot lightning bolts. Remember those guys? The lightning bolt darts? Don't you? Did some couple of you guys have a dart?
I've
Did you
got
use
one.
them? Pinch still has
I
one?
took two of them. I have one left. Yeah.
Pinch has one. All right, that's it for us. We are going to see if there's anyone we want to go raid. And I'm going to raid Fantasy Grounds Academy in just a minute. So if chat wants to stick around just for a second and help me go raid Fantasy Grounds College or Fantasy Grounds Academy, Thursday night are we doing it, Marbania?
I
Are
think
you
we
running
should
your
be
game?
on. Yeah, we should be
So
on this
over
week.
on Marbania stream, we're going to be playing some Deadlands, Savage Worlds Deadlands, and you can find Marbania right here. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern. I will be playing. Marbania is the marshal over there. And then Friday is Empire of the Ghouls.
Should be.
Matakuri will be DMing right here on this channel, and I will be streaming as a player. And then Saturday over on Rob's channel, Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostbane. We're getting down and dirty on that campaign. It could end any time now. It could. I think one more combat and then some role playing, maybe 2 sessions. I think 3 at the most. 1 if we get froggy. I don't know, but it's close. So Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostbane, 9 o'clock over on Rob 2E's channel. That's on Saturday. And you can see all that down and down there and on my slideshows and on the videos and all that stuff. And if you're in chat and you hadn't hit the follow button, do that now so you don't miss any of the stream. And we're going to say goodnight. So stick around just for a second as we go raid Fantasy Grounds Academy, who's probably doing some learning. So stick around and you can learn something from probably Layroon. Let's go see. See you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. See ya. Raiding. Ready to raid now.
You're going to be doing a session 04 hold and be path from the Mighty Phantom.
Yeah, we got to roll up characters. Some props here. This mine's a bit covered though, so you want to start putting your concepts together? Yeah, but I'm going back. Hey, we're done. We left, but thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. It's nice of you. Appreciate it. Uh, but we're done. We already raided somebody else. So see you guys.